Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news.
It's very outside of the box.
Hail day.
I love Friday.
Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares. Shattered A to B.
Shattered Uncut. Is that you? Shattered Cast
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered Cast
Like complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Shattered Cast Uncut, episode 208. Yeah.
All right, he's fired.
Trying a new thing. Trying a new thing out.
For all you video gamers out there, that was the crazy taxi guy.
Oh, anyway, welcome to
I was like, I'm going with something new tonight.
In case you weren't paying attention the first time around, this is Shattered Cast Uncut, episode 208. We are here together with our year in review show, for lack of a better title. Yay! For all of us scrambling the last 15 minutes to do it, those of us who didn't already do, whoever, you just Bobby and Matt are just copying and pasting the fucking order they did, take out the Voltron, put in fucking something else.
I did go back and look at my pictures. I'm like, look.
But, so speaking of which, hi, Bobby.
Hi. Honestly, man, I've had a pretty rough year so far.
Well, it's 2018. I mean,
I know. It's only been a matter of days. Today was pretty good, but the what's today? The 3rd.
Yes.
But the first two were a bit of a bear. But I'll tell you that my first day started off with getting some boiling water thrown on my face. So
what?
Yep.
Who did that?
It was an accident. I was messing around with some friends of mine, and we were trying to, like, when you throw the hot water up in the air and make snow.
Yeah.
All I can picture is that Zoolander bit when they doing the gasoline and all that stuff.
That's like my friends.
Remember Zoolander? Okay.
That's like my friends. We just we play games where we just like toss knives back and forth. It's very therapeutic.
Well, like, look, I can tell you from experience now, don't do this, but like if you have boiling hot water and you take it outside and you throw it up in the air, like it turns into like powdered snow.
If it's cold enough.
Yeah, well, we boiled a fuck ton of water. I was like trying to make like a big snow shower, and I filmed it. I actually filmed it in slow motion. I can share it in the group. And I caught a face full of it.
Did you get that on video?
I'm videoing, so you don't see my face get hit. But you see like the camera start because it's in slow motion, so like it looks down and around because it's like
oh no.
Yeah, because it was a bit like unnerving because it's like it doesn't really register because it's like it's wet and it's cold outside, but the water's really hot and like it's a lot that your brain has to process, and like I didn't really realize what was going on at first. So I had Aquaphor on my face like most of the day, and it actually healed really quickly and well, even though I kind of looked low budget, like a low budget dark man.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you came out relatively unscathed. That was very stupid of you.
Did you do the box art for it?
Did you do the box art for your fucking face?
As my skin was boiling, I just smushed it on a piece of paper.
I think you've done the box art for every third party Transformer this year.
Okay, hold on. I thought it was Bobby Skullface, where I didn't know there was any skin involved. Just saying.
Fair point. It's like they've seen behind the curtain now.
Bobby Burnt Cream.
Bobby Aquaphor face.
Oh Jesus! There's a 2-year-old rattling my doorknob. All right. So it's good to hear your voice. It saddens me to hear that you almost blinded yourself doing something extremely stupid.
Yeah.
But tomorrow we'll be with you.
Yeah, today was pretty good.
Tomorrow we'll be with you.
Okay.
Because it's the 4th.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, Star Wars.
No, wait. I don't know. What's Star Wars?
The 4th The 4th be with you? No,
yes.
okay.
Hey, I commonly
did you get it,
remember
Justin?
that. I commonly remember that phrase. January 4th be with you.
Like beam me up, Scotty.
Not January 4th.
There is this. Real quick, have you guys seen that that viral thing going around of like the starter kit you can buy? I think I shared it.
HIV?
No.
No.
It's like a starter kit you could buy if you don't know about Star Wars, so that you can fit in with your friends or whatever. But there's this one part that's so great when they say like this one person's like beam me up, Scotty, and like this chick gives this like reaction. Hold on, wait, just.
Sounds like Greg.
There's the black stormtrooper guy.
And Matt.
Uh-oh. But we have no idea if the Sarlacc got him or if he got Sarlacc. Beat me up, Scotty. Get the fuck out of here.
Now I know you want. Anyway, so like it's all about like how to like bullshit your way through Star Wars conversations if you're not into it and your friends are.
You want to get out of it?
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, on that high note, we'll move it along. Gregory.
What do you want, Robert?
I want to know how you're doing, man.
I was doing better before 7:30.
I want to know how your hedgehog is.
My hedgehog is insane with murder. We started feeding her the live worms, and she is a fucking blood. She's a murderess. She's a blood god. She fucking is insatiable. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Worms?
Yes, they eat worms. Mealworms. Live ones.
What if it's a dead one? Will they eat the dead one?
They eat freeze-dried ones, but she didn't like that shit. We gave her, that's what we fed her at first, and she's like, "It's bullshit out of here."
She stuck her nose up, didn't she? She's like, psh.
She's like, "Don't you know who I am? I'm Hela, goddess of war,
Bobby's
or goddess of whatever."
Huh? How was your day today?
It was okay.
Until 7:30.
Yeah, how was your day today?
It was good. It was my first day back at work. Well, we're not back. We're not getting to me yet. We're not getting to me yet. Don't undermine the situation.
Why don't you use words that make sense?
I don't know what that means. Speaking of not understanding things.
Oh, that's all? You don't want me to finish my day?
Well, tell me about the rest of your day. I thought we had 7:30.
It's cool. No, we're fine. We're good. I don't really want to talk to you anymore, so that's fine.
Now I feel like Now I feel like I have to talk to you.
No, don't ever feel like that, Robert. It's fine.
Don't ever feel like that.
Did you eat dinner?
Awkward? Oh, I'm getting awkward.
It got awkward.
Did I ever eat what, Robert? I'll give you one more answer.
Did you eat dinner tonight?
I have not eaten dinner.
Oh.
I was running very late.
That's
for an important date. I didn't want to be tardy to the party. So
don't be tardy. All right. Speaking of, how are you, Justin?
I don't really follow what that means, but slightly disappointed with you. No, Robert, that's how I am.
How was your New Year's? You know what? How was your New Year's, Justin?
It was good. It was busy, but it was good.
How was it busy? With the baby get drunk?
Pretty much, yeah. No, we just kind of had a lot of things going on between my family, the wife's family, just a lot of stuff going on. So
New Year's?
Well, from Christmas through New Year's, yes, pretty much.
What?
Pretty busy.
You were like, is New Year's Day like a family event, like where you go and see people?
No, not New Year's. Like I said, from Christmas through New Year's. Like New Year's was finally like the day that we have nothing going on, but you guys, stay up late and watch the New Year's crap. So yeah, just busy. That's all.
Oh.
Ready for a nap.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Are you feeling some first quarter layoffs coming up like I am? Certain members of the podcast member.
Considering it,
Greg. Take a step back. Greg, what did you do on New Year's?
I watched The Twilight Zone. That's from when I woke up at like 11 on New Year's Eve until I went to bed on New Year's Day. I think we watched The Twilight Zone. I stayed up until about 12:02 or 12:03, and then I think we went to bed. It wasn't last year. I didn't even make it to midnight. I went to bed. I was like, "Fuck this." I did find out, and this seems very unsafe. I was actually going to ask people's opinion about this, and I didn't do it. I actually went to Kroger on New Year's Day to pick up a few things, and they had their liquor store open until 11 o'clock on New Year's Eve.
Oh, God damn.
That seems very, I don't know. Like, that just seems like a poor choice.
Very business savvy? Not savvy.
Well,
I think it's business savvy.
It's savvy.
I think you're right.
That's Rico savvy.
Well, on any other Sunday, they'd be closed at 6, and any regular weekday, they'd be closed at 9. And New Year's Eve, they were open until 11 o'clock, and that place was fucking demolished.
Why are you looking a gift horse in the mouth? Weren't you like, yes?
No, I didn't go. I found out the next day when I went.
I didn't go.
I stayed home, man. I didn't go anywhere. Fucking Sunday, or I didn't go anywhere. We went and got some snacks Saturday morning, and like some milk, and that was it. We didn't go anywhere. It fucking snowed. It was nasty here. It's like -16.
Let's get some snacks and milk.
We watched
bread.
We watched Twilight Zone and chilled. No, we already have bread. We already have those normal items. We don't need to rush out and get them when it snows. And the only reason we got milk is because I had a big ass box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Do you pour the milk directly into the bag in the box and just drink it?
Yes. I put it in the blender, and I use my homemade IV rig, and I just get that shit straight to my bloodstream.
I fill the bag with milk that's still in the box, and then I tear a hole in the bottom, and I bite a hole in the bottom of the bag, and I like power bomb the whole box.
Why don't you stop
bed bugs? Are you bed bugs with your bag milk?
The funny thing is that I don't believe that Robert's joking. I think he's entirely serious.
Well, I just real quick, just one more thing to address before I get triple R in the comments. I typically don't eat sweet cereal. I've said that numerous times. I like Raisin Bran, but I was in a pinch and I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch one day, and I realized something about myself, and it's that I'm not too old to understand why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
I love me some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Good
I got
cereal.
a king size box and just fucking smashed that shit over the last week.
Did Tyler told you about that cereal? Good bait. So, Bobby, how was your New Year's? I should have asked you originally.
It was good. The kids and I played Monopoly. My wife and I crushed them.
Wait, your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, we play Star Wars Monopoly every year.
You must be ruthless. I would hate watching you play with children.
Of course I'm ruthless.
Got loud about it, so he's like, "Listen here, you little shits."
I was like, "Move it back! Let me read the card. You don't know how to read yet. Let me read the card. Make sure you really do get $15.
Free parking my ass.
You don't get fucking double for landing on fucking go, asshole.
This isn't a goddamn charity, you little fuck.
No, we don't do free parking. We don't do that shit.
What?
I mean, if you land on free parking, it's free parking. But
man,
I never understood the free parking rule. You know?
Yeah, that's.
I don't go to the city find free parking. I'm like, woo, $1,000.
Oh my God! Look at this, thousands of dollars.
It's a good way to play, man.
It's a cheap way to play.
Oh yeah, I don't play that. You get anything for it? Yeah, it's free parking.
Yeah, it's free parking.
Yeah, I just found out people do that shit. That's fucked up.
Well, fucking excuse me, goddamn.
Well, if you land on free parking, the way I used to play is like all the taxes and penalties you put in the middle. When you land on free parking, you get that shit.
That's bullshit.
You're bullshit. And when you land on go, you get 400, not 200.
No, it's nonsense. See, that's I got news for you, Robert. That's the whole problem. It's just giving this stuff away. Nobody's really got to earn it.
Poor kids.
Like, you land on go, you pass go, you get $200, and free parking just means that you're fucking safe.
I'm gonna have my kids. I'm gonna have my wife and kids knit some miniature uterus hats for your kids to use as Monopoly pieces.
There's no uterus hat hanging out here.
Yeah, I think you got it backwards there, Robert.
So now, let me ask you.
Anyway, no, I mean, look,
do you employ that bullshit tactic where you buy all the houses so no one can build on their property?
Of course. Robert, I play to win.
You're ruthless. You beat up kids.
I don't beat up kids. I play to win. And guess what? Laura won last year. And both years in a row, because Selena plays on, like Selena and I play as a team. Both years in a row, Jaina had Park Place and Boardwalk, whatever the Coruscant equivalent is. And people love that property, man, but it's overrated. Like,
super overrated. You want the green?
The green ones are good. I love the green ones.
Dude, green, red, yellow, like that's where the money.
The green and red. You get the green and red ones. Oh, that's good.
You're just
you got a good monopoly right there.
You can have Park Place and Boardwalk. I'll just take all my money back when you land on everything else on the board.
Oh, hey, the slum ones are good too because they add up, man. I mean, a lot of people land on those.
The slum ones are fine, but the slum ones aren't game changers.
No, like, I'm just saying they could add up.
They can add up, but they're not game changers. Like the red, green, yellow, and the dark blue are game changers. But the dark blue, there's only 2 places. Like it's just and it's expensive as fuck to build there.
Well, let me ask you this: you play to win, and you're playing against the kids. Do you trade?
Only playing against Jaina. I mean, and Laura
and the baby. You got the baby's
baby's not playing. The baby's asleep.
Baby was over there shooting craps.
She's crapping a diaper.
Give me a 7. Give me a 7.
You suck! Let me ask you this: do you negotiate trades?
Yeah.
With children, so you're just like lying to them?
No. I offer fair deals. But like I offer. Look, I'll put it this way: I offer the same deal to Laura that I do to Jaina.
You make the same offer, but Laura never accepts it because it's a shitty offer. The children always take it, though.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Like it's sometimes like I think like Laura had a counter offer that was outrageous. So on one, so I didn't take that. But then she ended up trading me something else later on, and it was fine. It's a fair deal, but it's it's a sacrifice on everybody's part. Little sacrifice on my part, little sacrifice on their part.
How bad do you want to
Bobby, win? Did you really just make that lewd?
No.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Bobby, how bad do you want to win?
Yeah, you one of those slumlords that trades rent for,
If I was your wife, if I was your hot wife, and I was like, hey, Bobby, what is it?
Why do you gotta say it like that?
You let me pass on the property.
The hot wife in there.
And I'll go a little...
I'll be like, look, like everybody, like my house, the Skullface family, everybody wants to win and nobody wants it given to them. So my wife wouldn't do that. Like she wouldn't see that as a real win.
I would do that for you, Bobby.
Well, you're welcome to. But
Bobby,
this podcast is getting too weird for me. I gotta go.
Bobby,
all right, we'll see you later, Justin.
I'll get your ass, Bobby.
I'm leaving too.
You think you'll tickle his ass?
That's not what he said.
All right.
But yeah, I crushed him out. Laura won last year. Jaina hasn't won. And then we had some wine, and the kids had some sparkling cider, and I worked on New Year's. So.
Oh boy. Yeah. Ever play with Adam?
I don't know if Adam and I ever played Monopoly. Ooh. I would imagine that we have.
I don't remember
that would be a fucking long ass game.
I ain't playing Risk with your friends though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Risk has gotten ugly with my friends before. That's
slapped me in my face, got touching the pieces.
Yep, Dante did that. Dante, actually, I think he slapped 2 people over Risk.
He's like, he had to make an announcement. Didn't he have to make an announcement in the recent past?
Like those. So there was 2 times. One time was this guy Trees that we hung out with, and
did he smoke with him? Is that why he was called Trees?
No, he smoked a lot of it. And Trees, like it got down to just the 2 of them. They were both highly competitive. Trees especially, honestly, and they were rolling, and Trees was just kind of like rolling, like, okay, you lose 2, I lose 2, you lose 1, I lose whatever, and like he was like just grabbing the pieces and moving them off the board, and Dante was getting upset, and he was like, look, man, don't touch my pieces. I'll take my pieces off the board. and we kept they kept going. The trees kept doing it by accident. Dante kept warning him. And finally, Dante just tagged him right across the table. And he was like, "I told you not to touch my pieces." The time with Shane, Shane.
I gotta meet this guy.
Shane, yeah, Shane's great, but he often gets he's like his mouth gets him into a load of trouble, and he's not like a scrapper. So, he kept interrupting Dante during the game, like just while Dante was talking, and Dante was losing, I think. So Dante was like, "Stop interrupting me! Stop interrupting me! Stop interrupting me!" And at the third or fourth time, he just reached across the table and tagged him real quick. that was the end of that.
Oh, poor Shane.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, getting tagged real quick. Matthew, how are you?
Oh, I can talk? All right. How y'all doing? I'm good. I didn't do the box art for anything this year.
Nothing? Not even the mealworms?
No, not the mealworms.
What about the bloodworms at Bob's Bait and Tackle?
I haven't heard from them very often. They don't reach out to me very much anymore. So.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up. Ever since you used that fishing lure as a fake accessory for Ironhide last year?
Yeah, they didn't like that. They don't like knockoffs and shit, man.
So what did you do on New Year's, Matthew?
Me and Belisa, we watched Black Mirror, season 4.
Oh, we watched that too. I forgot.
Yeah, and it was all right. They had some decent episodes, but they only had 6 episodes. It's very short. I think probably.
You were comfortable with it?
Yeah, 2 out of the 6 were probably really good. Most of them were just, one I didn't really even understand, but oh well.
That first one was the shit.
Yeah, the last one was pretty good too.
Did you pick up? I'm sorry, just real quick, because you would appreciate it. Did you pick up on who the voice was at the end?
I did not.
It was Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. It was a little Breaking Bad reunion.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
the one that was like, "Get out of my quadrant, asshole! I'm the king of space." Yeah, that was Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, I'll have to go back and listen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I didn't like the dating one. The one, and then the dog one. I didn't even get that. I was like, what the hell is that?
That was more for Gator's refined sensibilities.
It was just weird. I was like, I'm hoping they tell the reason why they got here and all that stuff, but they didn't. Just they chased a girl to a house. I'm like, what the hell? Anyway.
Spoilers.
And that's it. So, how about you, Robert? How are you doing? What'd you do?
Thank you. Well, we continued the. What's that, Gregory?
You'll answer Matt, but you want to answer me? That's pretty fucked up.
Well, it was just the timing. I didn't want to step on everyone's toes and talk about me when I should go last. No, that's all. I'll answer. I'm answering Greg right now, Matthew, not you.
Okay.
Well,
that's all right.
Greg, my New Year's was good.
Whatever, fucker.
Okay, Matthew, my New Year's was good. Last show we were at Great Wolf Lodge, the Gigiani family vacations. What, Bobby?
You do go there a lot, though.
We do. It's the kind of place where you want to go where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you.
You want to meet some crooked New York City lawyers?
Do you have a timeshare there?
No. We're thinking about getting something in Pennsylvania, maybe. Could be closer to Bobby. That's really a good reason. No, but we're reality though. It's they got this in the whole hotel is so family friendly. It's a good with a 2-year-old and a 9-year-old. They're still at an age range where they can both enjoy the same thing, and that's soon going to end. And life is going to get more difficult for us, I think. But that's really why it's a fun place to go. But yeah, so we ended up. It started snowing in the mountains on Saturday, and we were gonna check out at like 2:00 on Saturday. And I was like, Lee, it's fucking snowing now at 9 a.m. We have to get the fuck out of the mountains, and because the roads up there, it's just it's not like fucking New York. If it's dark out,
we've never been there.
You can't see shit, and if there's snow on the road, there's fucking ice on the road. It's bad. So we
No.
But we ended up lucking out, and they had a room open up, so we stayed all the way till New Year's Day. Is when we checked. And basically, New Year's Eve was just this huge party, and it was just great because it was families and kids, and I felt like we were just dancing. I haven't danced in years.
That's awesome.
It was just fun. I had Scarlet by the hands, and I was doing circles. I was so drunk. We were just drinking Fireball whiskey, and I was doing not Scarlet.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I offered her some. Like, stop offering her alcohol.
God damn.
Father of the year. But I was like doing I was like spinning with her. I was holding her hands and spinning, and she was like parallel to the floor. Like we had a big circle around us. It was a lot of fun. I even went out. I even bought a couple shots for some Eagles fans outside. They were smoking a cigarette, and I walked out there with a couple shots, and I was like, "Hey guys, enjoy the ride." You know?
Yeah, you're gonna lose first round anyway.
I didn't want to. I felt like saying, "I hope you make it to the Super Bowl," and that's it. But I just said, "Hey, enjoy the ride."
No, they're not gonna make it to the Super Bowl, man.
No.
You know, they were like just.
Sorry, Justin.
They were just shocked that because I was like, because I told them I was a Giants fan, and they were shocked that I brought them a couple of shots. Because that's really.
Oh, you could look past. I mean, yeah, I'm a Redskins fan, but I would still, buy Eagles or fans. Just, I wouldn't care.
Not strangers. You know what I mean? Like they were like Eagles fans, Eagles jerseys the whole time they were there, fucking shaved heads and goatees, beating their dogs, and fucking mayonnaise sandwiches and eating their own poop. Like real Eagles fans. Justin?
Yeah, that's hardcore.
But yeah, eating their own poop. But it was a nice moment. Like we broke that barrier, and I feel like what we have together, all of us in this community, I've learned how to break those barriers. Seeing where the barriers are that I just took for granted.
Buying people shit.
Oh, I tipped people out, man. Oh, I was tipping out and thinking of you guys. Like one waitress was like, "I'm gonna call my mom and tell her what you did."
Yeah.
You touch her boots?
One waitress was like, one old lady waitress was talking about how she had to spend $50 bucks on firewood because she heats her house with a fucking wood stove. So I tipped her $50, and then like the next day she came over and thanked us. You
gave her 50 more.
Like if only they knew. SCU can see me now.
As of draining the PayPal account.
Drain that account.
We got a PayPal account? What the hell?
We drove, I'm presently broadcasting from the homeless shelter, but it was a fun New Year's and all.
Your timeshare.
I wasn't hungover. But that's it. So real quick, let's go back around to what we all got, and we should have done that the first go around. I apologize, Greg. But please.
That's all right, you fucker.
I want to hear about everything you got, starting with those mealworms.
I got some mealworms. I got some other kind of worms that are squishy today. We haven't tried them yet.
Are you tempted to get like fast bugs to see if she'll like get them?
Oh, she can. She's she's fast. They're
make
quick.
a fucking arena.
I know. I've been saying that shit. No, I've seriously been saying that shit. But Kit's like, I don't even feed them to her.
Oh, come on. Well, Kit's sweet, but you're evil. We're all evil. You can videotape that shit.
Make them little armor, make little mealworm gladiatorial armor.
Oh, shields. You gotta make a lot of shields.
They've got a lot of little arms. They can carry spears. Hey, if one's got spears, the other one deserves them too, right? The only thing I think I got since the last show was Power Bottom. I mean, Freebase.
What?
I mean, Power Baser.
Power Bottom. Sounds like my wife.
I think that was the
What?
Yeah, I think that was
you heard that?
the only
I
Turi.
did. You got Power Baser.
That's the only Turi I got.
You hate him as much as Bobby and Matt do?
I don't. Does Matt hate him?
I don't hate him.
Yeah, they all hate him. They do.
No.
First of all, I never mentioned hate in my review.
Neither did I.
Oh,
Greg, Bobby said it's fine.
It's frustrating.
And Matt said it's not the best.
Oh, well.
Okay, it is not the best.
I
wouldn't put him in top 5.
I think Bobby's just fine, and I don't think Matt's the best, so it all works out.
There you go. Greg making it personal. It's fine.
Yeah. My heart just hurt a little bit.
Well, at least I said you were fine.
That's true.
Doctor,
That's true.
No, I like it because I've just been messing with the core bot right now. Since I got it, I didn't have a lot of room to maneuver him last night. But that was my prime when I was a kid. And I had a lot of fun with that toy. And it was nice to get a representation of that toy that's also kind of fun to mess around with. I mean, he's articulate, and he can do the stuff I thought he was doing when I was a kid, but he was really just standing there like a brick. And I was imagining him like in some Kuma style pose with like 50 rifles blazing and shit. And I can actually do that now, so
nice.
You know, I think TJ should be required to do all his own poses.
He does.
In real life.
Oh yeah.
God damn, man.
Well, that's all you got?
That's how he poses his figures. It's like Transformers 4. They just break into little cubes and they pose.
I can't
throws them out like dice.
I can't take a picture with that guy. He's always upstaging me with a fucking Iron Man pose.
That's all right. Don't listen to the show.
That's the only way I know how to pose for a camera.
Shout out.
True.
Well, I don't know. I saw something online the other day that begs to differ with that. Just
He actually recently offered to like, hey, listen, if you ever want to check something out, I'll send it to you. I was like taking it back. That was so nice, you know.
Just gonna rub it with SARS.
None of my other fucking friends ever offered that.
No one ever offers to let me look at their Legends collections. So
yeah, you hate them. You can look at anything.
Actually, that's not true, Robert. I've asked you if you wanted to check it out before, and you said, "Nah, I'm good." I don't remember what, but you didn't. Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Offered send you a free figure, and you said no. I want to pay for it. Well, fuck you.
Yeah, because you wanted to fucking. You're selling your collection to buy more stuff, which is smart. But if I express interest in something, you can't just give it to me, because then what's the fucking point?
Yes, I can. Because it's just a nice gesture. You've done a lot for me. Why can't I do something for you?
I've been trying.
It's all right. It's all right. I gave you some some extra stuff in that Transformer box thing, so you're gonna like it.
I recently purchased Matthew's. I think I didn't tell you because I wanted it, but I think you made a mistake selling that set. I think that set is going to be worth a lot of money.
What set is that?
The Transformers Prime, Optimus, and Megatron 2-pack with all the little miniature humans.
Oh, gotcha.
That thing was going for a markup when it first came out, but
those are beautiful figures, Matt.
Thank
you.
That Voyager Prime's worth.
I have them. I have the first edition. Anyway, so
I think what makes it really valuable is that it comes with the humans.
Oh, the humans.
And you got the silver Megatron, not the fucking gray one.
Be all right. I'll be all right.
I love.
Give it to me. That's fucked up.
I love every version of that Megatron. Every single figure that they released, even the Legends, I thought was a good figure.
If I want it, I'll get it back. It'll be on eBay.
Want me to send it back to you, Matt?
No, I don't. Anyways, moving on.
I was trying to trick this guy. He's just asking me, what's your mailing address, Robert? And I knew why, because he knew I was interested in it. And I was like, what's your PayPal address, Matthew? And he was like, why do you want that? I'm like, I don't fucking know. So me and him are having a back and forth for a whole week. What's your PayPal address? What's your mailing address? I was having other people ask him for his PayPal, like that he doesn't know that they talk with me.
Yeah, Zero asked me. He hit me. He's never hit me up before in DMs, and he hit me up. Hey, what's your PayPal address? I'm like, come on now.
He got up in your DMs.
Yeah, he did. His hair too.
But I wish I can get up in his BMs.
What the fuck?
What's a BM?
What's a BM?
Beast machine?
Beast machines. Bowel movement.
Robert or Matt, you should have done what everybody else does when they send you shit and fucking hit me up. I would have got his address for you, because I have everybody's address in a fucking Google document.
Oh,
dude, the number of people that have hit you up and ask like, "Hey, what's Matt's address?" Don't tell him I asked.
You know that GIF with the guy who opens the file cabinet, and like 1,000, like it opens and it's like 1,000 yards long with 1,000,000 files in it.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with that there, Robert.
Okay, well, that's you with screenshots. But anyway.
Screenshots?
Bubby.
Yeah, you are a screenshot, motherfucker, yeah.
You're like Captain Screenshot. If you were a superhero, you'd be Captain Screenshot.
How so? What about screenshots?
You would beat everyone with blackmail.
I got it from 1985.
You'd fucking say to Batman, or to Superman, you'd be like, Bubbles. You'd be like, Bubbles, how did you know about that stripper? And you fucking show him a screenshot.
All right, now you're just reaching.
All right, I'm just.
I have a big old file of Star Wars memes. And I even have a Star Wars meme about having a file of Star Wars memes.
That's just some.
It says when you accidentally delete your file of Star Wars memes, and it's Luke, and it's a GIF on the bottom, and he's going, "The sacred text."
Yeah.
So, Bubba, what did you get, Bubba? And/or check out.
I'm glad you asked, Robert. I got to check out the Black Series Jaina.
You only checked that out?
Yeah, I haven't got mine yet. I found one and I gave it to Jaina.
No.
Oh.
No.
It's covered
And
in
you
milk.
whooped her ass in Monopoly.
And actually, if in the video, I have like the skit is her opening it, and like her reaction is pretty awesome.
She's like, "Oh, great, yeah."
She's like, "This isn't canon anymore, Daddy."
She's like, "It's not canon," and just starts running. She's like, I don't exist," and runs upstairs crying.
You named me after a fake person.
She starts fucking shit posting on the little tablet.
It's not Whamhorn.
I got to check out the Masterpiece Sunstreaker.
You can't say it like that. That's a great figure.
That toy. Oh, I can't wait till I get that toy in. Oh my, I'm gonna dig deep. I'm gonna dig deep.
You already got that? I thought he just sent that to you a couple days ago. Well, I guess, yeah, it makes sense.
That's out. That's out.
And I personally got the Hot Toys Yoda.
What? With Yoda?
Empire. Pelicans?
Does it come
seagulls?
No seagulls or pelicans.
Pelicans would have been cool.
Can you shoot me a picture of that in my DM?
Yep.
I want to see how it compares to the one my boss has. My boss has just the regular sideshow one, and it's pretty cool.
Does it come with like a backpack Yoda accessory to put on Empire Luke's back?
Not that I know. It doesn't.
Does it come with a backpack of Yoda? For Yoda?
For Luke?
Neither.
Does it come with a Hot Toys Frank Oz?
Neither. None of those things.
Does it come with a stick?
It does.
Does it come with Raiden, God of Thunder?
It does not come with that also.
Does he have bot beating action?
Nope. He does have the flashlight that R2 is trying to get.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Does it come with a snake and a log?
Does it come with the little Nutri-Grain bars?
Let me just tell you what all he comes with.
Those are breakfast sausages.
Probably saves us some time.
Yeah.
Run, jump.
I can be a backpack while you run.
For whatever it's worth, that sounds a lot like you.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it comes with like a display base, some floating rocks.
Magnets?
No, it's like a translucent peg system.
So cheap.
Yeah.
That's that stuff that Fraggle Rock used to eat.
And it comes.
The Dozers ate.
I think Fraggle Rock was a place.
The Fraggles.
The Fraggles ate
Dozers
the
built.
Dozer. Yeah, that's what that looks like.
And it comes.
Rock was a place, Matt. Bobby is right.
and it comes with this cane, 2 extra hands, an extra head, so to speak, and Luke's cargo case, the flashlight, and the lantern.
Oh, that does look good.
Now, does he have a little tuft of real poofy hair at the top of his head?
It is real poofy hair. It is real hair.
Did you caress it?
I did not. I'm not sure it was the right choice, honestly. I think that they probably could have got away with sculpted plastic there.
They should have made him a puppet.
I think this arguably yeah, I had a map moment there. It looks better than the sideshow, but I think the sideshow displays a little better than this. It's got like a log with like some little model moss and like a snake and like
I just like I've had limited experience with the sideshow 1/6 stuff, but I haven't been 100% impressed. I did like that mall. That mall I might end up getting one day if Hot Toys doesn't do one.
Which mall? The
shopping
mall or
shopping mall?
Shopping mall.
Bobby, have you ever been Darth Maul on Halloween?
No.
You saved that one.
I'm not talking about that.
What if you had like fake robot legs, so you could like little like spider legs?
Don't give it all away, Robert.
I'm in your head, man. 2 years in a row.
Those what was that company that made that shredder that we both we passed back and forth, but I was too scared to fuck with because I thought
Dream
it was
X? Oh,
yeah.
no, it wasn't Dream X. Or was it Dream X?
It might have been, and he had like the clothes and the little.
Yeah, that one was rough.
That's kind of what those sideshow figures, at least the Stormtroopers, remind me of.
Yes.
Yikes!
I 100% agree. Yes.
But Yoda was a little different.
Right.
Just because he's a little.
It's easier. Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah.
My experience is my boss frantically calling me into his office, like something like major is going on at work, and he's like, "Can you pose my Stormtrooper a different way?" So that's literally my experience with sideshow.
Yeah, no, I agree with you though.
And he asked Ed to make him a custom.
Do you like your boss, Greg? Do you like your boss?
Yeah, I like my boss just fun. I mean, I don't agree with some of his beliefs and his politics, but yeah, I like my boss just fun. He's closest thing to family that we have here.
Aww.
That.
Fucking Skinflint. We also just bought me 4 figure arts, a Sunstreaker, and a Power Picture for Christmas, and didn't even know what I got with the money he gave me. So I can't really hate on him for that.
Skinflint.
What were you saying, Bobby? What else did you get?
I got another Hot Toys on the way to me, but I'll talk about it next week. But I just pre-ordered the most expensive Hot Toys I've ever pre-ordered. Like literally just did it.
ATST?
No, my God, no.
Noob Canoop?
Death Star?
Yeah, it's a Marvel character.
Oh.
Black Widow?
Hugh Jackman.
Iron Man.
Is it Iron Man or is it the Hulkbuster?
Iron Man. I didn't go Hulkbuster.
Which Mark?
You get a Hulk, man.
I went with the Mark IV, which is from the shittiest movie, but it's my favorite Iron Man design.
Oh, the red and silver one from the suitcase?
Red and gold. No, it's from Iron Man 3. It's gold thighs, biceps.
Yeah.
Triangle chest or circular chest?
Actually, maybe it is Iron Man 2. Triangle chest. No, circle chest. I'm sorry, circle chest.
Does it come with a couch?
It's Iron Man 2. It does not.
It does not have the rape couch.
No, it has like a box of donuts, a coffee cup, a bunch of hands and shit, and a Tony Stark face.
A fucking Iron Man comes with a box of donuts?
Is that Iron Man 2?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is Iron Man 2.
For all the accessories you can get with an Iron Man, they fucking give you a box of donuts?
Yeah, it's the equivalent of that thing from that episode with third-party stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, God forbid they give you some little launching fucking poof missiles coming out.
I mean, they got tons of it. He's got tons of weaponry.
Yeah, that's the scene. That's like the turning point in the movie where Nick Fury's like, "Get your pussy ass off that donut shop and fucking get down here." Like, you just got your shit stole. Like that was after
get down.
After Rhodey took the Mark whatever suit,
12
silver one, Mark
50,
the 5 or 20,000 Mark 5 or 20,000.
But they had like a. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I agree. But they had like a 5 or 6 month payment plan for that, so it's like $50 a month.
Can I link my payments to my AdSense revenue?
You're funny, man.
Good.
Funny guy.
Good.
Intuitive, you mean?
I have a 5 or 6 month payment plan on figures too. It's called juggling fucking a bunch of credit cards.
Yeah, shit, man. Like that one hurt.
How much was it, if you don't mind me asking?
$50.
That's not too terrible.
How much?
$350. It's die cast though. Like it says a lot of die cast, plastic and die cast.
Well, that means it's valuable.
I mean, there's soft goods, so like it's gonna look the shit.
Does Fans Toys know you bought that?
I don't know. I'll have to check in with my rep.
How lame would that be if Iron Man was all soft goods?
Oh, dude, that would be awesome. I'd buy that just for the troll factor.
Cloth Man. All right. Justin.
Yes, sir.
What did you... And I meant to send... I've been away, man. I have this box in front of me to send to you. I haven't forgotten. Don't you forget. Don't fret. Boop. Right on your nose.
That's all I do is fret. Let's see. Boop. I got a stressed out MMC, whatever the Cosmos is called. and who later turned into a two-piece Cosmos when his legs just flat out fell off. Like I was holding the legs, I was trying to peg everything back in tightly, and all of a sudden like something fell on the floor. Like what the hell was that? And it's the torso. Like I didn't even articulate the waist. I was fixing leg panels, and the torso fell off. Like that was crazy.
Was it brand new?
No.
No, it wasn't. It passed through some hands. Some greasy, food-covered fucking hands.
Yeah. So I got to look at two pieces of Cosmos.
What was funny with that moment was when, because that was the Omni that I had sent along to be reviewed, right? And Justin was like, "This thing's broken. I don't think I broke it." I looked at Bobby's review on the video, and because Justin is Mr. Engineer, so he knew which way it would break. The way it broke, it can only break by going from alt mode to bot mode, right? He showed me the piece, and he watched Bobby's review. Bobby didn't break it, and someone else did. And this someone else is still unknown, and whoever the fuck you are, you know who you are. But it's okay. It's not about the money. It's not. But but the funny thing is, me and Justin were talking, and he fixed it. Like he was like, "I think I can fix it." And like 3 seconds later, it was back together. And I was like, "Oh, great!" And then he was like, "Wait, don't be happy yet." And then he sends me a picture with the fucking waist in two, like he snapped it in half.
What's that like that weird hinge panel thing?
No, it's the actual waist rotation is where it actually snapped in half. It's super strange. Like it's where you can see where the screw is fastened to the crotch part, and yeah, it's just broken out right there. So
yeah, that figure, man.
Oh, they did. I think wasn't there like an addendum, like little piece in there about the hips and like maybe position.
They put out something like, "Be sure to do this like this because we hear that people are breaking theirs."
Yeah, but it's not. It's not what they say. That shit is just weak in that spot. It's just like this peg. The top half and the bottom half are basically connected by a fucking. Is it a screw or is it a peg, Justin? What is that?
It's got a peg with a screw in it, and it's not good. The screw does not go far enough in there, so somewhere along the way, when anybody looked at it, this thing like started stressing out the waist swivel, and yeah, that was it. That's pretty much
wow.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say that reminds me of the every episode item I forget that I got, but I'll come back at the end. That's actually ironic.
Don't you think? Well, go ahead. Why don't you go ahead? Well, Justin, is that everything that you got?
I'm sorry. No, I actually lost track that I was doing that because we got into side conversations. Let's see. I got, to make Matt proud, I got a Titans Return Sharkticon. This is the first time I've ever seen it actually in stores, so yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm okay with it.
You mean in the wild?
In the wild, yep.
While you were out hunting.
Stores are super wild. What else did I get?
Crazy wild guys.
Yeah. Also, to make Matt proud, I also got the Power of the Primes, the little pretender dudes. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like those guys. They're not bad at all.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Not at all. In a Black Friday, I think I got it in the Black Friday mistakes list. I ended up picking up the Ace Toys hubcap because whatever, $30. I like to make bad decisions. And so far, MMC hasn't said they're doing a hubcap, so I said, why not? Worst case scenario, I'll just keep this on the shelf in car mode.
I tried to learn you with that cliff jumper.
Yeah. Well, he does okay. He's standing in for cliff jumper right now, very admirably. Then let's see. I got a bunch of figure arts. I got the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I got God Goku. I got Nappa. I got Michelangelo and Raphael, the Turtles. I already had Donatello and Leonardo.
Those are not Z Fighters.
No, they're not. Oh yeah, Yamcha hit the pile of loot like a day after I ended up shipping everything, but whatever, who cares?
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta check my eBay.
I also got, I guess the last things I got are the Blitzway, Peter Venkman and Ray Stantz so far. And, so I got two of 4 Ghostbusters, so it's pretty nice.
I'm glad you went with our recommendations, by the way.
Yes. So, well, I'm glad I was able to find them, and you know, it's been a process, but it's been a fun process. So
Justin's in the doll life.
You know, let me just say something though. I will say, and I'm going to spoil this for my review. I'm very surprised that they don't have a pointing gloved hand. Like they have a pointing standard ungloved hand, but then like, you know, in the gloves where, you know, you might have someone holding the neutrino wand of the proton pack, there's no glove. You're like pointing glove hand,
ghost.
You know? So, yeah, like I guess Peter can be so informal that he has the ungloved hand with the neutrino wand. I don't know. I just really think he should have had gloved hands. It doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, whatever. Small detail. Other than that, they're pretty beautiful. And I was bummed out that I didn't get the 3 or 4 pack, which had Slimer and some extra bits, but have those coming too. So, I'm not going to complain. So that's all I got. It was a pretty good week. So,
yeah,
and I'm sorry. I also forgot I got Apache for Christmas from my lovely, beautiful wife. So, yeah. I haven't checked it out yet because I'll film the unboxing and put those up because I actually had people requesting it. So that's pretty cool. So why not? So yeah, that's why I didn't mention it because I totally forgot about it because I haven't opened it yet. So that's all.
Speaking, Bubby, nice. I forgot to ask you, what were your thoughts on Sunstreaker? Don't say
I think he's good.
WAFO.
WAFO.
Watch and find out. That's the third.
No. No, I think he's good. I think he's really good.
Fucking beautiful.
All right then, moving along. Matthew, what's your middle name, Matthew?
Deluxe.
Dale. D-A-L-E.
What?
Dale. D-A-L-E.
Matt Dale Bowen.
Matthew Dale Bowen.
Your ass ain't from Arkansas at all.
Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
My wife's middle name is Gail. G-A-L-E.
Dude, weird.
I know, it was weird when we first got together. I was like, wow.
And her last name is Baldwin.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought Gail was spelled G-A-Y-L.
No, Gail is G-A-L-E.
She was born in a tornado.
Well, my mother's middle name was Gail, and it was spelled G-A-Y-L-E.
Mother's middle name is a lie.
Yeah.
What?
That's pretty fucked up.
Are you asking me what I got? Are you asking me what I got, or we just
no.
make fun of my middle name?
We're picking on your middle name.
What are your middle name?
Yeah,
we're making fun of your wife.
Everything else on me. Huh?
So, Matthew Deluxe Baldwin. I am never calling you Deluxe again. I love it. I just picture you like a fucking Indy 500 racer now. I love it. Dale Madhart.
I was looking into that. I went to school for that for a little bit.
What? You go to school for that?
Yeah, for race car driving. Yeah. Anyways, I got
when?
I got Fans Hobby.
Wait, step back. You wanted to be a race car driver?
No, it was a joke. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry. Anyways, move along. I got a Fans Hobby Power Bottom.
Okay, go ahead. You had Fans Hobby Power Bottom.
And I got in today. I got Fans Toys Apache. Nice. And I got from a good friend of mine, Garinger. I got the BotCon 2013 Rainmakers. He just sent them to me.
I'm surprised he sold those. Like, he loves his Seekers. He loves those CHUG Seekers. Yeah,
he does. He has a bunch of. That's what he collects now. Mainly Beast Wars stuff too now.
How do you collect just CHUG? Like, we know a few collectors who are just like, I'm mainly CHUG. And it's like, are you ashamed to just say you're an MMC collector? Is that why you're saying you're just a CHUG collector? Like, what does that fucking mean?
They like something just CHUG. I mean, that's their own preference.
If I had to guess, I would say that if Hasbro releases a decent figure, they're in on that too.
So they only collect third party?
I don't know where you're going with this, Robert, but okay. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I'm not just a CHUG collector, but I do love CHUG stuff. But I just don't collect that. All just, CHUG alone. So, and I don't Anyway, and yeah, that's all I got this week. What'd you get, Robert?
Did you check anything out?
No, nothing at all.
Oh, okay. Don't mention what I just sent you and you reviewed.
But by the way, I also got Power Baser. I forgot
You didn't
about
send
that.
me anything to review. What are you talking about?
You got Power Baser too, Justin?
I did.
Damn, can someone say it? Oh, you know who's going to say it. What was that, Matthew?
You didn't send me anything to... I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just fucking with you. Go on, Matthew. Ask me.
I did.
What'd you get, Robert?
You didn't ask me how I am first.
Hey, Robert, it's 8:30.
Yeah.
As a heads up.
This has been a long chapter.
It's been a long...
We are 54 minutes.
Hey!
It's been about an hour.
You shut up, sir.
Let's rock and roll a little bit.
Don't rock and roll me. I'm hosting.
I know. Why don't you rock and roll your hosting a little bit?
All of our listeners are fucking getting into this. All right?
They're not getting into this. They're fast forwarding this.
Yeah,
right
they're
now,
fast forwarding this.
I just sense 30 people chuckle in the future.
That's with the screams of pain akin to the Death Star hitting the planet. They all cried out at one time.
Are we moving on?
No, Robert's got to say what he got this week, other than a trip to the Poconos.
No.
Wow, you hating. You go to Virginia every summer.
What? I never go to Virginia.
Where do you go? The Cape? Is that where you go?
I go to different places.
See, he goes to different places all the time.
That's even fancier.
He's got his fucking, like, you know, his TripAdvisor is linked to his AdSense.
That shit's funny to me. It's like
ironically, Bubby, you know, you've derailed the conversation.
No.
Okay, so what did I get? I got in what's the fuck is his name? Onslaught Iron Factory.
Oh, nice.
It just ended up now. Yeah, I think, Bubba, you should review this when they all come in all together, and then you get to review the combined mode, no?
Just send them all back to me again then.
Okay. All right, so I'll just cover him in something that's tomato sauce resistant.
Yeah, now I had to derail. There's one thing that you said to me on the phone last night that was funny as shit. I keep laughing about. I'm not gonna put the guy out there, but you were asking me some questions, and I was like, yeah, this guy, and you were like, what guy? And I was like, this guy. You're like, I don't know that guy, and I said, I think you might. He's often at NJCC, and you said, he said he is. I said, yeah. You said, what does he smell like?
That's fucked up to be talking about dust mites like that. You know,
He's not. Dude, that shit was so fucking funny, man. I'm still laughing at it.
Yo, dust mite smells like hair gel and chicken wings.
Dude, he turned me onto the air fryer, man. If that shit actually works like he says it does, that's going to be revolutionary in my life.
I don't know, man. It got me fucking wanting to get one.
That's like $80 though. I don't know. That's like $80. That's a risky investment. I got to trust him, I guess.
$80 of goodness.
No, I said air fryer, not oil fryer. Not heart disease.
So, I got the onslaught. I got Fred Heavy Power Bottom.
Man, y'all some joke stealing motherfuckers, but anyway.
Sorry, I stole your joke. Yeah, I got Power Bottom. I haven't transformed them yet. I just took them out of the box and put them in truck mode, and I have a bitch of a time. I like them so far. I don't know what you and Matt are talking about, Bobby.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, he
him too.
feels nice.
I don't dislike him. Don't make something that it's not.
Just Bobby, just don't feed into it. Just go with it. Just let it go.
Just embark, Bobby. Just embark.
He's gonna keep saying it, so just.
But anybody else have an issue with keeping the Power Master and the doodad in the front? Mine keeps shooting off.
Mine does a little bit too. Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
I haven't had that issue at all. Actually, I was surprised.
I didn't either.
Did you all get the Matrix with it?
Nope.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't get a Matrix. I didn't get the fucking eyes with it either.
So
the eyes were in the bag with the Power Master in a little teeny tiny bag.
Yeah, the Matrix.
The Matrix. Trash.
The Matrix thing confuses me because like they didn't build any spot at all to put a Matrix on it. So it's like, thanks for pointless accessory.
Well, you know what's funny, Justin? When you were opening the box, well, it's not fair. I'm asking you. I mean, you knew how to open the box right away, didn't you?
The slide down Matrix.
Robert, did you not know how to open the box?
Yes, I did not know how to open the Matrix box. The Matrix box.
Okay. I was like, dude, this is like just like any other box.
The Matrix box.
You should see his Chronos box. That thing is destroyed because he doesn't know how to open the box.
Oh, I'm horrible. Like, what do you call that? Like a tongue flap? A tongue flap? If I got a tongue flap, I'm fucked. I'm ripping that box. I suck. But yeah, that Matrix box, I actually said it when I was trying to open it. I was like, damn it, open.
I mean, it's like a couple $100, Robert. It's not a T-shirt. You know what I mean?
So I also got. I said it last week, so fuck it. Nope, that's all that I got. So moving along.
Hold on. The thing I forgot. Just real quick. The thing I forgot. This is for Justin. I got a box. It was a drunk purchase. We have every Cosmos third-party and official made except for one that I sold years ago, and I got it for $18 on eBay. I got the iGear UFO, and I opened it. It sat for 2 days, and then I opened it finally. I was like, "This is probably the shittiest one yet." She loves Cosmos, and I transformed into robot mode, and I held him up to show her, and both of his legs fell off at the ball joint.
That's
because it's just shitty. I was like, I can fix it. And then the other one fell off. I was like, I can fix it. The other one fell off. And I just threw it on the coffee table, and it's been there since whenever the fuck it came in. But anyway, I can't believe I forgot that. And
you know what though? That's like those iGear mini bots were a hallmark. They really were. Not hallmark, a benchmark. Hallmark.
Oh, not the run a fucking company.
When they first came out, they were revolutionary, and it's so funny now looking back. You're like, oh, these are shit. When they first came out, it was, oh my god, like you don't know the lengths I went through to get my Braun, you know. Anyway, all right, Bobby, thank God.
1 hour and 1 minute in.
Yes, we're making up for the last couple episodes that were like 45 minutes long. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we did have that 145-minute episode.
What's that?
We did have that 145-minute episode. I forgot.
We did actually, and Bobby inserted a 30-minute voice clip. Do you remember that?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. That's when you were like, Rob, will you hail the SCU call? It was before I was officially, and unfortunately, a member.
What the fuck are you talking about? Just move on to the show.
You weren't there, Bubba. All right.
The 18-year-old whiskey turns into an
18-year-old fucking girl. You're drinking a lot, aren't you? God damn.
Why? Just because I'm talking to you guys?
No, you're not talking. You're just jibber-jabbing.
I am not jibber-jabbing. I was having a conversation.
I am not jibber-jabbing.
Is it my week to host? I can just take over.
You asked. All right.
To be fair, Matt, he's usually talking to someone in the background, so.
Do you realize I'm trying to move the show along?
Nope.
You're just, guys are instigating.
Jesus, so what do you think about this prime?
Alien Attack, third-party news. Alien Attack El Cid. Is that really his name? Come on.
I think the best part is his name.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
I heard that the Dino or whatever that they're making are they making?
Yeah, they made one. It's not. It's
Dude,
supposed to be
heard
shitty. It looks shitty.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Who told you that, Bubby?
A buddy.
Interwebs.
It is KFC.
Was it your artwork that told you that?
It was my artwork. I drew a picture for the box, and the box looked at me.
And it was like,
do you draw the box art? Do you just draw it? Do you just draw the box art and just say, it's my box art?
I've never done that.
The box art was like, "Can you draw me a gun too? I'll show you why later." And then it shot itself in the head.
This looks cool, but Unique Toys. They set a precedent. So I don't know if you had to pick between one or the other.
I heard some rumors about their prime too.
Let's hear it. Come on, Bubba. Inside voice.
Another game changer.
Really? In a good way or a bad way?
Good way.
Wow. Thanks for sharing.
You got it.
Thanks for serving our country, too.
I didn't do that. I can't take credit for that, Matt.
You do it like 5 times a week, Bubba.
My very presence serves this country. That's all I'm saying.
Serving the fandom. It's not the same.
Thank you for serving the fandom, Bobby.
Dude, please don't say things like this.
Thank you for servicing us.
Oh, God. What's the next note?
Would you stop it? You could have hosted. So that's it? That's all we're saying is Bobby heard secret things?
No, look. Is the face... I have a question about this. Is the face die-cast? Because it looks like
rough.
Unfinished die-cast. You know what I mean? Like the face, chest, shoulders.
It looks like they sponge applied an immense amount of paint.
And it looks like a butterfly landed on his nose, and he's taking a little look at it. You know what I mean?
I can agree with that.
The eyes have no color in them. They're just dead.
I don't think it's paint. I think it's all die-cast. I think all that shit is die-cast, and it's just not painted.
Silver counts as a color.
Bobby, how do you feel?
Gregory, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Bobby how he thinks about Planet X.
I think they're great.
Because the next little bit's gonna be a fucking adventure.
Ooh.
Really quick though, before you move along, that close up of this El Cid's face. If you look south at his sternum, what is that shit all over his sternum?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's unpainted die-cast. I think all that shit is die-cast metal. All the silver that you see is just raw die-cast metal.
Yeah, but die-cast isn't naturally shiny.
So it's probably some kind of oxidation on the die-cast. If they just did it quick and didn't polish it good enough, it's probably that the metal's oxidizing. So.
Well, and this is a test shot too, so there might be.
I mean, frankly, to me, it looks fine. I don't know about the quality of their toys or anything, but I think it looks better than the Hasbro alternative right now. So
it's KFC.
But okay, well then it's probably once again, I don't know the quality of their product because it could be amazing or it could be a piece of crap. But the one thing I think is kind of weird about it is that they've established an MP movie line, and I feel like Takara officially doubling back to do the Last Night Optimus is not terribly outside the realm of possibility.
The realm of collectors. Planet X Apollo. Let's take a look-see, guys.
Apollo.
Holy shit! And this is like with a white front. Like, this is fucking awesome.
Oh, because it's white.
Oh my god!
It's just a repaint city from here on out. But I thought you guys would get a kick out of this. I had no idea this was coming.
That's a repaint of what?
Yeah, it's repaint, but it's like it has armor to go on top of it. Like it's kind of old school, you know? Like I think it's fucking awesome.
By old school, you mean it looks like shit?
You think this looks like shit for real?
Yeah. Look at that face. Okay, first of all, this is Ultra Magnus. For those who don't know what we're talking about, this is Ultra Magnus, and he looks like his face is a little puffy. Let's start there.
I'll agree. The face does look a little puffy.
He does look a little bloated.
A little bloated, like he's allergic to bees or something. I don't know.
I don't like the look of this.
That helps with my analogy.
Oompa, loompa, doopa dee dale.
Matt said, "I don't like the look of it."
Well, Bobby, you're like this is a little old school and it's a little new school mixed in. It's a little old school G1, a little new school video game. So it's like a little bit of it's like the album. It's like the Chronic 2000 with little Dr. Dre, little Eminem, little Puffy Combs on the side.
Little Snoopy Doopy Doop.
But it's pretty. I think this is pretty cool looking. I don't have it. I think this is just fine.
Is this accurate?
Yeah, pretty much.
It looks like shit.
You think it looks like shit, man?
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna say the same thing I say with all Planet X. Looks good for what it's intending to be.
Looks like shit.
It's not for me, but it looks good for what it is.
No, I do like the regular bot. Just I don't like the add-on stuff.
Oh, I see. The regular bot doesn't have any issue because it's just too much of a repaint. But looking at
I like that, but that extra shit, nah.
Like I'm looking at the game images. Like the shit looks pretty spot on.
Okay. Oh, he's got the Matrix. That's pretty cool.
You know, Bobby, if you like it, you win.
I do win all the time, constantly winning. It's pretty
At
gross.
Monopoly.
All I do is win, win, win.
Are you
Now
sick
this
of
is
winning,
No matter
Justin?
what.
What's that?
Now this is
Are you sick of winning?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Tiger Blood. Okay, this says Planet Her X Sharon. I'm assuming it's Planet X Sharon.
Shut up, Robert.
Charon.
They named the Transformer Sharon,
Charon.
which is really stupid.
Shenron.
So this Shenron, this is looks nothing like the Dragon Ball Z Dragon, but it is a black repaint of.
I do like this.
The Fallen War of Flame Betrayed Optimus Prime Nemesis version.
I do
Yeah,
like
now
the
this-
look of
Now this is meaningless to me.
I would have rather have seen them do Ultra Magnus as Motor Master versus this.
Yeah. I
I
agree.
like this. I like the black repaints.
Well, that wasn't Motormaster an independent mole or like character design of the game?
From what I remember, him and Ultra Magnus shared. I could be wrong, but yeah.
I don't know enough about it, but I'm.
What do you mean? Didn't you play the games through?
Yeah, but I mean that's years ago.
Well, can you get online and play with me so I can whip your butt? Because I don't usually beat too many people online. And if you don't remember what the characters look like, you're probably good. You're probably a good person for you to play with.
Yeah, I mean I remember what some of them look like, but I don't remember Ultra Magnus and Motor Master and shit. I mean Motor Master was only in the first one, right?
Second one.
Really?
Yeah.
He was on like the DS versions of the game or something like that, 3DS, DS, something like that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
He might have been, but yeah, that second one's the one where you have the level where you're Bruticus. Because they made the toy set and everything. They made the.
Yeah, I remember Bruticus, but not Motor Master.
Bobby remember.
Oh shit! My bad. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Onslaught. My bad. And
Okay.
when you said Motor Master, I thought Combiner, and then I thought of the one Combiner that was in the
I
game.
got you, making sure I'm not going crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Greg, you're bad.
Yes, sir.
You're bad. DNA Arashi.
Oh God.
This is stupid. I can just tell.
They really need to relax.
This is just like. Wasn't there some issue like, oh, they said there was no problem with the shoulders, but they have a shoulder fucking part for your first
Oh,
one?
this is beautiful.
Was this really that bad of a figure? I never fucked.
Yeah,
fucked
this is a bad figure.
It's still like a knockoff of the one I bought, the original Fallen one I bought 6 years ago. I wasn't sure.
This is not a good product.
No.
Fucking beautiful.
This is the what's his name? Skullhead Bone Crusher. What's his name?
Banzai-tron.
Banzai.
Banzai-tron.
Yes,
That's what this character is, and he's the repaint of
Okay,
man,
I'm
what
putting this down.
the heck is his name?
Thank you.
Skullface Tank.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Bludgeon.
Bludgeon.
Yeah.
Do you see the one photo where he's taking a shit? What the hell is that?
He's doing a little what do they call it? Like, little prayer,
He's meditating.
little prayer unit, you know.
He's praying over the toilet.
It's called meditation.
He's praying about this. He's praying that his arms are going to be okay.
He's thinking about committing seppuku because he's a disappointment to his family.
Beef teppanyaki. All right.
Oh, it's katsu. Oh, katsu. Yeah.
Chicken katsu.
No.
Japanese
food.
Repro-Labels, nothing. All right. Statue-ish news. World of 3A, Dark of the Moon, Optimus Prime.
That shit looks fucking money.
Of course you were going to say that.
It does.
Wait,
See,
why are there
it's...
two links here.
It's fun.
It's
I like
fine,
it.
Bob.
I don't know, man. I think that shit
Fucking
looks
beautiful,
really good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But are these product images? Because they might not be.
Dude, why do you do that in between your thoughts?
He does that shit in court to distract the judge. He's like, oh.
You're like, but Your Honor.
You run.
You're like, objection.
Do you mean not guilty?
Objection.
The jury's like, I don't know if we believe this guy, but his lawyer's definitely sexy Christopher Walken. So we kind of gotta write him off on this one.
I mean, like, look, I think that a lot of this is them playing with light and stuff. I definitely feel you there, but like the one that I feel like is the best representation is the one where he's got like the lens flare between his arm and flank, and then the one where it has Sentinel Prime next to him, and I feel like those look really fucking good, man.
Yeah, because don't these things have like lights and shit? Like typically,
God loves the lens flare.
I don't know enough about them, honestly, but I do know that usually they're like more stylized. I feel like than what this is, but I guess this is already so stylized that it's like
you don't have room to change it too much.
Yeah.
The fuck would this be stylized as? A bowl of noodles? God.
Was his chest like that in Dark of the Moon with that little like? It wasn't like I guess like his rib cage is like the front of the truck.
It's got a pig snout.
Yeah, I mean, from what I remember, this is pretty spot on.
Okay. Then other than that, I mean, it seems like this shit seems really fucking good.
I'm sorry.
It does look like a pig snout.
I feel like you need to have a photographic memory to know what the fuck his kittle of bits.
I agree. I agree. And like, you know, this is going to be a full blown action figure. You know.
Ooh, like, really? Full blown action?
Are they teasing that they're going to do a Sentinel Prime?
That would be my guess.
They're all drawings, and Bobby did the drawings.
Would you
drawing? How many R's you put in that there, Robert?
Would you buy these? Like, would you? I mean, if they were really nice and affordable, would you have some movie stuff in the form of 3A figures?
No. I just don't like I don't like the design. Like if they did, like maybe if they did the War for Cybertron stuff, I might go that route. But I don't know. I kind of like my Transformer collection kind of has like a finite ending now with its space that it's allotted at this point. Like it's all in its application.
Finite.
Did I say finite?
No, Matthew did.
Finite.
So
can
now
can I take a 2-second restroom break before we start this, or let me go? I'll go later.
I have to pee too. Pee break.
All right.
Well, I feel I know it's only 8:57, and this is all we got to handle. I think we're fine. I don't think this is going to go too long, but at the same time, I don't want to get up and leave like right in the middle of Robert's random number drawing of who goes next, because he's going in random order if no one knows.
I have to pee too.
All right.
I'll race you.
Talk about
corn dog stick.
Race you. Go.
You just made it up, Robert or Matthew.
Oh man.
So this is a shit show.
Yeah, I think we need to make it a rule that y'all can't drink.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, dear listeners.
We're doing a podcast. No more drinking at all for anybody.
But I just drank a Coke.
Christ.
I had
alcohol. You know what I mean.
I know.
Get out my DMs, man.
Ooh.
Anyways.
So how's the better half of the podcast?
Dude, John Gehringer's coming to Skullfest.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm coming too.
No, you're not.
Yeah, well, I got faith in you.
We're hopefully optimistic, but we all know what's really going to happen.
What's going to happen?
You'd be like, we couldn't swing the flight. We can't do it. We can only pick one.
No, it's going to just be me. Yeah, I'm just flying up there. The only problem I'm going to have maybe is the weekend before finals. So.
See? I already got a reason why you can't go.
But I'm going to come. I've already I'm going. So I've been looking at plane tickets.
More important, Matt, you do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
It is true.
I know. But I've already been looking at plane tickets and stuff. So. I'll fly out there if you don't mind if I stay there Friday night with you.
Oh shit! I don't think I invited Mickey. Like it's so fucking confusing, man. Because I'm doing it on Facebook, and him and his wife share a goddamn account.
Yeah. But I'll fly out there Friday and I'll fly back Sunday. Why did you decide to do it May?
Because man, there's just too much stuff going on in fall. Oh, I did invite him. Cool. It's just too much stuff going on in fall. Like I got Baltimore Comic Con, I got maybe TF Con if I decide to do that. I got the Halloween party, I got Jaina's birthday party. I think it's just too much, dude.
Okay, I understand. It's cool. It's a good And how's the weather up there around May?
It's usually nice.
Okay, cool.
So my
Usually,
question
like, you know,
is, do we want to leave this in the show, or do you want me to just edit this crap out?
No, just leave it in.
Okay.
What crap?
Where did you go, Robert? Like, did you go to the bathroom in your house, or did you have to leave the building? Like, I mean, like, that took a really long time.
I had to pee-pee, and then I had some spaghetti and meatballs on the way back.
Dude, PP, grown man saying PP is trash, and so is
cute.
My butthole.
Little boy's room. Get it out of here.
I had to go to the cute bathroom.
Tinkle. I had to go tinkle.
Alrighty. You know, Greg definitely left the house.
So do you want to start with the first category, and then we can add Greg in?
Don't start without him. You know how mad he'll be?
No, he won't.
I think he'll get over it, honestly.
Yeah, or I have to.
I mean, I don't even think it'd be a matter of have to. I think he'd be like, yep, that's fine.
Ooh, that fart stinks. God damn.
Dude, is that you?
Yeah, that shit
I can smell it through Skype.
Yeah, this Skype stinks.
I can smell it through Skype.
I was watching the Making of Smoke and Mirrors goes up Sunday, and I was watching it. It's pretty good, man. But, like, there's this scene where, like, I was like, you were like, did somebody have some breaking news? And I didn't hear you clearly, and I was like, Matt, please don't have any breaking news up in here, because it's like that room with all those people. And you were like, I'm not the only fat one. And I'm like, I know, man. Calm
that's the garage. That's the garage. Yeah.
No, it was in
what's the garage?
It was in the Agabus room, I think.
Oh, okay.
All right, boys.
Oh yeah, the garage. Robert said I was gonna die or something.
Yeah, I had that in the video also. It was like, Matt's gonna die. Matt's gonna die.
Yeah,
because we were jumping around.
So funny.
Oh, maybe my shot will be in that one, Bobby.
Dude, your shot's in the regular one. All right, let's go.
Who's ready to shit all over 2017?
Let's do it.
All right, who's taking this? Someone take this.
Bobby, take it.
Okay.
You want me to take it, Bobby?
No, let Bobby take it.
Bobby said me.
For real.
All right. So
no, for real.
First up on the list, created by the Don, the man who wants his ring kissed, Bubba.
No, it was by you and me.
I want my ring kissed too, but you know what my ring is. Let's start with
the Warrior and the Fool. My favorite pair.
Let's start with the smallest category, shall we?
All right.
Let's start with Best Legends of 2017.
You don't like my title, Robert?
Oh, I didn't read them. I'm sorry.
I said your top five's top five. I thought
that was so
clever.
Bobby callback. You know, it's like it's been there, done that. Bobby callback.
Whatever. Joke stealer. Anyway.
Top five, Bobby.
Okay, so my number 5 is the DX9 Seekers. My number 4 is the 6-shot. Who did that? Iron Factory?
Yep.
And then my number 3 is my number 3 and 2 are the 2 sets of Unique Toys Headmasters. They're interchangeable, really. And then my number 1 is the Iron Factory Seekers.
Matthew?
My number 5 is going to be the DX9 Dinos. My number 4 is going to be did Scorpion not come out this in 2017?
No.
Damn it. Okay. Iron Factory Sunstorm. Since Robert got that for me. That's a good one. I like the Brawl and Swindle set from Iron Factory. I like the Iron Factory Coneheads, and I like the Iron Factory Seekers as my number 1.
Gregory.
All right.
Wait, what was your number 1, Matt?
Seekers. Iron Factory Seekers.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to calculate all this. So we can give the.
Well, I was trying to put this shit in the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So we're just doing the best right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think my number 5 was Generations Cosmos. I think my number 4 was Generations Cosmos. My number 3 was definitely Generations Cosmos. I'm kind of iffy on 2 and 1, but I'm pretty sure it's Generations Cosmos because that's the only legend I got this entire year.
All right.
Sorry to be boring.
T2RX6.
So I don't really have too much exposure to Legends, so I am just going to go ahead and say the DX9 Dinobots take up spots 1 through 5.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That's 2 for dinos. I guess I'll go next. We got in number 5, the Iron Factory Combaticons, just because the set's not complete yet. Number 4, the DX9 Seekers. Number 3, Generation Toy Opaque Painted Optimus Prime. Super G1 shelf presence, just like the Seekers. Nice. But I think he's the best looking one on the shelf in terms of Prime. Number 2 was Matt's Burp, and a close second. And number 2 is Iron Factory Shockwave. And number 1, nice. Best Legends in my book was the DX9 Soundwave.
Oh, I didn't get that one, but nice.
All right, now moving along to Worst Legends of 2017. Go ahead, Bobby.
Okay, so I'm going to do it the opposite way this time. So my number 1 is the Iron Factory Drift set.
Oh, yeah.
My number 2 is the Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. My number 3, 4, and 5 are the first 3 Dinobots released from DX9.
In your face, Matthew and Justin.
It's always in my face.
I have no horse in this game. I really don't care about Legends. So I'm sorry, Robert.
Speaking of horse, can I speak about a
horse?
I think I talk about a horse. I was playing basketball one time. No, I'm just kidding. Go on.
Gregory.
Well, speaking of horse, can I tell you guys about heroin?
No.
Okay, fine. So this one's going to be a tough one. It's conflicted for me. My worst. I'm gonna do it Bobby style. My worst Legends figure number 1 has to be Generations Cosmos. Number 2 has to be Generations Cosmos. Number 3 has to be Generations Cosmos. Number 4 and 5, that's a tricky one. It's kind of a tie, but it's Generations Cosmos.
Shocker.
Oh, no, the Shocker. I actually enjoyed the Shocker figure, but I think they came out 2016. But anyway.
Yeah, the Shocker. All right, is it me now?
Herman Schultz, the Shocker.
It can be.
Did I cover everyone?
Nope.
You get me or Justin?
Not Matt, Justin, or you.
Matthew. Oh, Justin.
Okay.
Justin.
Okay. Nope. Go with Matthew.
No, you go ahead, girl.
No, I'm definitely not going. So.
That was funny. You go, girl.
He's not going to speak. Go ahead, Matthew.
Okay.
He's like, nope. I said nope.
My worst is going to be Hot Soldiers. Whatever Hot Soldiers put out this year, from Soundwave, Bumblebee to Sound Blaster. I'll just put them. I don't have any other worst ones. I like most of my Legends. So. But I didn't like the Hot Soldier stuff.
They're worse than Hasbro Legends.
What were those again, Matt? I'm sorry.
Soundwave, Sound Blaster, and Bumblebee. And that's it. That's all I have. I can't think of any other ones. Sorry.
Okay.
You have the Bumblebee?
I don't, but it looks bad, so I just picked it.
Alrighty then. So, like I asked you before, they're worse than your Hasbro Legends.
Yeah, the Hasbro Legends are a point, man.
Justin, it's your turn, boo.
So the worst thing by far is.
My man said,
Yeah.
He did a Yoda.
The worst thing by far is the Hot Soldiers Yellow Bee, I believe is what they call it, because that thing's just abysmal. It doesn't even look like the character, so there's that. I think whoever did the Lambos, they suck too. They don't look like the character.
The Iron Factory.
Yeah, they don't look particularly good. And that's all I really have frames of reference for. So, like I said, not a Legends guy.
You did a good job there. Pat on the back.
What are you, Robert?
Number 5, Hot Soldiers Bumblebee. Just because I never bought him, but I know he looks like shit, so he's in the 5 slot. 4 and 3, Ratchet, Hot Soldiers, Ratchet, and Hot Soldiers Ironhide, in that order. Number 2, Hot Soldiers Sound Blaster, and number 1 is Hot Soldiers Soundwave, because it was the beginning of. It really signaled the beginning of the third-party Legends pile-on, where they realized, oh, this is a cash grab. Put out a Legends. If it looks in any way, shape, or form somewhat decent, everyone will snag it up. But I think above all else are all of the KO third-party Legends. I don't care how fucking good they are. Chris B, I don't care if they're your upsize from Legends to Mini Deluxe. You're fucked up for buying them because you're getting this shit within 3 months of the original thing being released, and you should get this.
Bobby, you alright, man?
Yeah, I just muted for the big cough.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't mute, Bubba. So that was it. Thank you for harumphing over my tirade, Bubba.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I really thought that meant just move it along. I really did.
Me too. He's talking.
No, it was accidental. I just had a little frog in my throat, so to speak.
Adam, tell him to shut up.
No.
Adam's not here.
Now I want you to kind of shut up a little bit.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll shut up. But we'll keep talking. Next list is CHUG class. Best of CHUG 2017. Go, Bobby.
All right. So my number 5 is Planet X Trypticon. My number 4 is MMC Megatron. My number 3 is Make Toys Thunder Erebus. My number 2 is MMC Tarn. And my number 1 is Spartacus.
He said SXS, I heard him.
Spartacus.
You sure he didn't say SXS?
I'm sure.
Okay, he said Spartacus. All right, Gregory.
What?
What is your top 5 list for Best CHUG of 2017?
Well, this one's going to be a tough one again for me. I'm torn. I'd have to say my number 5 worst CHUG. We're counting movie figures, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
It's not
This is the best right now.
This is the best. Oh, well, even better. This is even easier for me then.
You know it's going to be the same list.
My number 5 is going to have to be what was that abortion called?
Hasbro.
The Last Night Squeaks. Number 4 is going to have to be The Last Night Squeaks. Number 3 is going to have to be The Last Night Squeaks, and it's going to be tough between 2 and 1.
Wait! Drum roll.
But I think it's going to have to be. Nah, damn! I didn't buy any third-party CHUG. Last Night Squeaks.
All right.
We did, Bubby. Justin.
I didn't buy any third-party CHUG, so I am going to just kind of spitball on what I think might be the best ones. But I will throw out that I love that little Sharkticon. He's pretty awesome for...
Wait, it doesn't have to be third party.
Well, I know. And so he's on my list. Like I said, I'm throwing out the Sharkticon. So he makes my list.
Which one is that? Oh,
the official one.
Isn't that a Legends?
The Legends one?
Yeah, Titan's Return. It's
okay.
It's small. I think it would fit in a CHUG scale. I don't know.
Oh,
okay. No, I think Legends is still CHUG. I'm with it.
Imagine ripped apart.
Anyway, so I put that in my votes. I think the MMC Tyrannotron looks like he'd be pretty cool.
The Megs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think also their Rodimus looks good. That Thunder Erebus that you reviewed, Bobby, that thing looks pretty cool. And I need one more, don't I? I think I need one more.
Yes. Top one of the year.
SXS Hot Flame, motherfucker.
No, it's not happening. I already gave it to the MMC Hot Rod. I mean, these are in no particular order, obviously, because I can't come up with the 5th one.
Well,
so I'm
putting them in order as you list them.
I am. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Fans Toy Power Baser, because even though I think the Core Prime is big, I think the Power Master is CHUG scale. So.
Okay.
Fans Toys?
Fans Hobby.
Fans Hobby.
Oh, we're doing that? That's cheating. Well, shit. Well, make him my number 1, and the rest of the spots the squeaks. If we're doing that
for best and worst,
it's vaguely defined category. So if I think that Power Master Prime is best served for CHUG, then we'll go for that. You know what? Take that out. I'll throw a mention to the Make Toys Power Master Prime, which is very Legends in size, but probably scales even better with your CHUG stuff.
Thunder Erebus.
Oh, that's Thunder Erebus. What was I thinking of?
Striker Noir?
Yes,
or...
that one. Striker Noir.
Okay.
Sorry.
Striker Manus.
Yeah.
Striker Manus is the Prime. Noir is, or
They're
NORAD.
Whichever one
NORAD.
you prefer to put, you can put there.
Striker NORAD, Matthew. Speaking of Matthew, let's hear it, Matt.
Number 5, Striker Norn. Nor, whatever. Torn is my 4th. Striker Manus is in there. And I liked the Titan Returns, Misfire and Trigger Happy.
Good for you. You represent, Matthew. All right, my best CHUG 5 is MMC Wing. 4 is MMC Tarn. 3, because I have nowhere else to put him, Mastermade Scorponok. I still think that's. I wish Mastermade made other figures, and I think they might. I mean, it's weird that I can't imagine this company is only making these super deformed. 2, Make Toys Thunder Erebus. I gotta give it to him. It's a wonderful figure. It's executed beautifully. And number 1, SXS Hot Flame.
Did you just want to say Hot Flame? Or
you just want to say SXS.
And Hot Flame. I'm sorry. I know it's a little dainty, right? But it's not. There are no stress marks on my figure. And truth be told, Bubby handled this thing. It's
You mean Hot Hands?
Bobby Hot Hands. That's a good name. Bobby Hot Hands face. But the alt mode's not the best, but it's not terrible. And that bot mode, it cleans up so beautifully. I just got to give it to them. It's just beautiful. So, best CHUG, SXS Hot Flame.
Nice.
Now, worst CHUG in the number 5 list. 1 through 5, whatever I just meant. Okay, Bubba.
Right, my number 5 is Fans Project's Velociraptor Pachycephalosaurus, whatever that was.
Oh, he said it.
My number 4 is MMC Whirl. My number 3 is Dickamus. My number 2 is MMC Cyclonus.
Oh, bring in the hate.
And my number 1 is Hasbro Astro Train.
Did you review that? You did?
Sadly.
How many views you got?
I think it did all right. I can look real quick if it's a big deal.
20,000?
No.
I think it did all right.
5,000?
Got 933.
Let's see.
It's up there with Jaina
I would
Solo.
love for something to get 993.
It did 3,007.
How many did Jaina Solo get so far?
Jaina Solo is doing okay for a Black Series.
300?
No.
Was that a disparaging comment there?
That's racist, Bobby.
Yeah, that was pretty. That sounded like a disparaging comment to me too.
Yeah.
No, my Black Series stuff doesn't do very well, and this is.
What a surprise!
Kind of the way our life in America right now, right?
Yeah, I feel it's just the way it's made to be. You know, Black Series just doesn't do well because the rest of the series holds it down.
700 so far.
I applaud Bobby's effort to ignore us.
I'm surprised Bobby doesn't collect statues.
We will not be overcome.
He straight ignored Joe like he didn't even. No, 700. That's it.
Okay, Bubby. That nice list, Bubby. Gregory, worst CHUG.
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. I think my number 1 worst CHUG would have to. You know how this is going to fucking go. What did I say before? And then put number 5.
Squeaks. Everything's been Cosmos so far.
No, it's been Squeaked. And then if we're counting Power Baser as CHUG, then I'll say he's number 5. Even though, like, I don't think he's necessarily CHUG, but I'll play Justin's game.
I switched my answer.
He switched his, so we'll just leave it off. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't buy CHUG and Legends. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to let everybody down.
It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, I could be disingenuous, but I don't.
We don't want
think
that.
That's a good color for the show.
Ooh. So that's it?
Mm-hmm. Squeaks.
T2 RX666.
All right, so I go with that Fans Toys Velociraptor thing too. I think it's awful. I can't wait to see them all clear for like $15.
Fans Toys.
What did I say?
Fans Hobby.
Fans Toys.
Oh, I meant Fans Project. I'm sorry.
Hot Toys.
Fans Project.
The Fans Project Red Armor and Blue Armor, is that out this year? Like, I think it was out, and then it's like it's on pre-order, so like I'm not really sure, and it was supposed to be out like 7 years ago, so I don't know.
That's how we give you garbage points on that one, and we include it.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
That one?
Pretty terrible.
What's that one?
The Fans Project Red and Blue Armor, the add-on kits for Classics, Optimus Prime, and Ultra Magnus.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing's terrible. The MMC Whirl, I agree with that. I think that's pretty bad. What else? What am I up to?
So you got 3 listed.
Moss Toys.
Honestly, I haven't messed with that one, so I don't really know.
Box art.
It's okay, Bobby did the box art. It's shit.
Box art sucks.
Okay. I'm gonna say the Jaegertron from Mastermind Creations. It's just as bad as every other version of it, and it makes the least sense for Lockdown.
Okay.
And
Moss Toys.
let's see. The
Moss Toys.
I don't know. Everyone keeps interrupting me, so I can't figure out what my last.
Say it.
Robert, shut up.
I'm not going to. What did Robert vote for his favorite thing last?
his favorite thing was
MMC Barn.
He said SXS
Shut
Flame, Hot Flame.
There you go. Throw Hot Flame on there. Like I didn't mess with it, but just because Robert's annoying, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there.
No.
Guy went down in a hot flame. God.
Okay. Matt.
Matthew. Hey!
Sorry, I'm just trying to live. That's all.
Yeah.
No,
my worst chug
You
is
don't relax, you lax. Hey, Matthew. Matthew, what are your worst chugs for 2017?
Well, thank you, Robert. Tot returns Optimus Prime. Tot returns Megatron. The Last Night Steelbane. Power of the Prime Jazz. And the last night Berserker.
Go ahead and throw that Jazz as mine since it's a real answer. I forgot how. I forgot.
Oh, and Crapagonics is always going to be on my worst list. That's the worst.
How could you hate on that? That gives you so much street cred in your reviews.
Wait, what was the Dino Combiner? What was that one?
Dino Combiner.
Volcanicus?
No, not the Dino. Oh, I'm sorry, not Dino. I meant Dragon Combiner. The from the movie.
Dragonheart.
Bobby knew the name.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
Plata Musticus, or whatever.
Plata Musticus.
That guy. Yeah, I can't believe that's not on your list, Matt. Because I saw that thing in the store finally at Christmas, and that thing looked garbage.
Infernicus.
Was that his name?
Stuff I bought.
No, that was the combiner.
Infernicus.
No, I'm talking about the one that was 2 dragons that made the 3-headed dragon that just served 1 plot point.
Oh.
Yeah, Plata Cervicus.
I'm mainly going by stuff I bought. So.
Oh.
Brokebackticus?
All right, move on. Robert, what's your top?
Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you asking. Number 5 is the entirety of Titans Returns.
Oh, come on now. Titan Returns was a great line, man.
It was. Number 4 is Make Toys Megatron. Just because it really it deviated a little too far from Megatron, and the gun just wasn't Megatron. Nothing about this figure really is Megatron other than the fact that it's silver.
Oh, the Decepticons better be on that list too.
Sit tight. Keep your thumb up your butt. Number 3, Make Toys Striker Manus. Again, we've got this greatly articulated figure, and that's it, bro. I'm sorry.
Dude,
that's all that it is.
Man, you're fucking retarded.
That's all that it is. It's a greatly articulated figure that transforms into something. But
I think that was our top 5 for last year.
I actually kind of agree with that. So, but I think it pulls off what it's intending to do. So.
Yeah, it's just like this wacky, wild version of something we're calling Optimus Prime. We're a Make Toys. Let me suck Bobby's butthole at the fucking car.
Shut the fuck up.
MMC Bugs. I'm sorry to my little friend out there.
Aren't the MMC Bugs MP scale?
Yes, but they call them Chug scale because they didn't want to compete with the MPs. They'll pop up later on my list.
Okay.
They're in between. So
we're gonna get a phone call.
If you say they're masterpiece, they're a little small. If you say the Chug, they're a little big. And but no matter what you say, they're kind of crap. And it's sad. That was a sad day when I opened that box. You know,
you already knew though. That's the thing about that. Like you already knew, and you still bought them.
Greg, I had faith, man, and my faith.
Gotta have faith.
Yeah, this ain't George Michael, bro.
It was sad.
You can't have faith.
I had faith, and I shouldn't have, you know, but they're bad. So it's very sad because they're bad. Anyway, number one.
It's so sad.
Number one.
Are you a dad?
Number one. I am a dad. Moss Toys Bumblebee.
Just because of the box art.
Whoever did you know what? I know who did the box art for everything else out there, but whoever did the box art for this fucking thing didn't sell a good job there, man.
Yeah, actually, those light effects were pretty trash, to be honest. That else.
They were chill. They look like child did or something.
What did they use? Fucking street chalk?
It's just a yellow hunk of plastic.
This is Star Trek.
Like I don't think they obviously it's not painted at all, and they just pissed in some clear plastic to give it a yellow tint, and that was it. And it's just Shouldertron, but that's probably up there. Number one, worst CHUG. Worst box art award for 2017.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you hear that? Bobby's like, oh yeah.
No,
he's all fucking white on me.
Oh yeah.
Hang up. Did Bobby hang up?
No, he's still here.
No, that was your text messages, and he was like, "Bring that same energy at TFCon."
No. That was me. That was me playing the hang up sound on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Bobby went, oh yeah.
Bobby, did you have that one queued up for just the right moment?
No. When I was saying, "Oh yeah," that was me buying me time to bring it up.
Oh yeah. All right, Bobby. Here's your redemption. That's masterpiece, not necessarily official.
I think we should save that one for last.
Motherfucker.
I'm just saying because it's like the.
Okay, let's go best official then.
Okay.
Best official figure doesn't have to be MP.
Are we really doing this one? Because this feels like we're retreading the same ground.
You stop it. You shut that whore mouth.
I don't think it's well, for me it's not.
Okay, best official.
Shut your whore mouth.
All right, so my number 5 is Cheetor. Number 4.
I'm sorry. There was so much talk. Which category are we doing?
Best official release.
Okay.
My number 4 is Inferno. My number 3 is Megs. My number 2 is Sunstreaker. And my number 1 is Grapple.
What?
Yeah. You officially reached host status.
Grapple beats Sunstreaker and Megs?
I think that he works really well.
Because he's so clean looking?
He's clean and like the yellow and gray, like it just looks good. Like, I don't know. I just think that he performs exceptionally well.
Let me ask you this. What do you call your tub? Megatron or Sunstreaker? Okay, Gregory.
I'd have to do Cheetor, Inferno, Grapple, Sunstreaker, Megatron.
Megatron number 1?
Yep.
Oh, very good. Very good.
T2 RX66.
All right, so no particular order. MP Megatron, Grapple, Sunstreaker, who I haven't messed with.
All right, this one, Justin. We might need to circle back to you. I need you to put these in order because this one's gonna get.
I can do it in order. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's important because Bobby's opinion has to win, so you got to put these in order.
Oh, buddy!
It was such a joke. It was a joke.
No, right on the nose.
No, the only reason why is like we're gonna have a lot of repeat names on this one, so like it's gonna come down like because each one gets a point. Like I got
comes down to what Bobby voted for. Okay.
Oh fuck's sake.
Okay, so I'm going my order. Ready?
Sunstreaker.
In the number 5 position is that Titans Return Sharkticon because I really like him. 4, I'm gonna give to Grapple, but only because Inferno already was kind of first, and they're just kind of same thing. But I mean, still impressive. Whatever. 3, with no experience with the toy, just kind of watching a couple. I didn't even watch reviews. Just kind of looked at pictures. I like Sunstreaker, so I'm gonna put him at 3. 2, I'll give it to MP Cheetor. Again, I haven't messed with it, but I think it fits the character just fine. And 1, I will go with MP Megatron.
Ooh, nice.
Sexy bitch. Speaking of sexy bitches, Matthew, best official. Keep it
hard.
Power.
Yeah, everything power problems. Number 5 is going to be Cheetor. Number 4 is going to be Inferno. My number 3 is going to be Grapel.
Nice.
My number 2 is going to be Megatron.
Inferno was last year, actually.
Was Inferno? Okay, I'll put Artfire there in number 4 then.
That's fair.
Yeah, I got to
Cheap
replace
shot.
London. I got to replace London too. Then
That's a
I
cheap
thought
shot.
Inferno was last year.
Yes.
yeah, it was December, I think.
Okay,
That's right.
well then Artfire is my number 4 then. I'm sorry. So 5 was Cheetor, Artfire, Grapel. Number 2 is Megatron, and my number 1 is going to be Sunstreaker.
Can I replace Inferno?
No, I'm not doing that either, because I mean, like, we all have Inferno on our list.
Okay, well then put Inferno for me. Then.
Yeah, but they were voted for last year.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Sideswipe Plus just to make it easy.
Okay,
Make it so.
It's fine. Inferno's not going to win, so it's
My list is all MP anyway because I don't really care for any other lines officials. So
Well,
it
just-
doesn't really matter for me.
Just make it Inferno / Artfire, because Artfire did release in the same mold. So.
okay.
And I did buy Artfire and I did enjoy him. So.
Robert.
Thank you for asking, Matthew.
Well,
Number
good
5 is Titans Return Sharktacon. Just because I'm showing
I
solidarity.
was gonna put Tripticon up there, but the MPs beat the Tripticon. But anyways,
Number 4 is MP Sunstreaker. Just because I haven't had the opportunity to handle him, but based on the respected opinions of my colleagues, I would put him on the list. Number 3, MPM Bumblebee.
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm ashamed of you, Matthew. Number 2, MP Cheetor, and he would have been number 1. Not just because to give Bobby some agita, but also because he's a beautiful figure in my opinion in both modes. Number 1 takes the cake, and it's MP Megatron, because I feel like with MP Megatron they took Masterpiece to the next level. And it carries over to Sunstreaker.
I agree.
They focused on articulation and, while keeping it tune accurate. I mean, I got to say, Megatron changed the game. Don't you think they changed the game? They elevated it. Now third party has to follow them again.
I think they've always followed them. To tell you the truth.
This took it to the next level, though. This is an elevation.
No, I agree with that, but I'm just saying that I think third party has always followed. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad or good thing, but once somebody announces something from MP, you see a lot of stuff selling from third party, and I just think.
Matthew.
Sorry.
Bobby cleared his throat.
I'm sorry. Go on, Bobby. I'm sorry.
No. It was just I just got like a little something going on. Sorry.
Let's hear a little something.
I want to throw out there that I don't necessarily think they've elevated the game, because they've had so few releases this year that it took me a while to remember exactly what came out this year. I don't know. Maybe it's a engineering change and an aesthetic change, but I don't know. I just feel like they're
What
not
year
even
did they put out a lot of
competition.
stuff though?
I don't know. It's that may be a valid point, Matt. I just feel like that this year feels like there was a maybe it's because there was only 2 G1 releases that I can think of this year. Well, I guess one of the Seekers came out this year, but the point being, it feels like nothing came out this year from them. So.
Yeah, I understand that. No, I understand that at all. I mean, but I just think that they're on par with what they've released every year. But with the G1 stuff, they've only released 2 items this year.
And it's weird, because outside of Dinobot, do we know anything else that MP is doing for 2018? It's just silent. It's very strange.
And there's rumors, Trailbreaker and I think Blaster maybe, but that's just rumors.
Jazz.
And Jazz and Hound. I've heard Hound.
I was talking to James Jordan about that today. He had a very interesting. My computer. Am I breaking up or something? Because my computer's acting weird.
No.
Okay. I think someone's hacked my computer. Did you hack my computer, Robert?
No. What was the story?
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that's right. You couldn't have done that. He had an interesting idea of releases. I don't want to steal his thunder in case he throws it out on the show, but it involved Blaster and Wheeljack Plus and a few other things that I think are very probable.
Well, that's a good point. Do you think they're going to redo the car? With, like, since Sunstreaker is doing pretty good and with all the articulation, do you think they'll redo the cars?
Well, the Plus is just repainted.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. They may go back and redo, Sideswipe and Blue Streak.
Oh, my phone was set. It was Matt's. It was you and Matt's voice that was making the computer act crazy because it was sitting on my mouse pad or my touchpad, and the vibrations were fucking my computer up. I thought somebody hacked into my shit. And it was stealing my business. I don't know, but like Wheeljack, like my complaint with Wheeljack was his paint deco. It didn't look enough like the cartoon. I love the figure, and that's one I gladly, like I was thinking when it came out, I would gladly swap that out for a more cartoon accurate one. So I don't know.
Okay. All right. So worst
official of 2017, Mr. Bubba.
Now I just want to say this as a precursor. I don't look at a whole lot of official stuff, so it's not that these are really that bad. They just happen to be the worst that I looked at.
All right, Bobby, precursor stealing face.
5 is Masterpiece Bumblebee. Movie Masterpiece Bumblebee. 4 is movie Masterpiece Optimus Prime. 3 are the Masterpiece Coneheads. 2 is Titan Returns Trigger Happy, and 1 is Titan Returns Astro Train.
Alrighty then, Gregory.
Oh, I feel like you should do. I feel like you should do Matt right after Bobby on this one. But...
Matthew.
Okay. For worst, number 5 is going to be The Last Night Berserker. Number 4 is going to be The Last Night Steel Bean. Number 3 is going to be Titan Returns Megatron. Number 2 is Titan Returns Optimus, and my number 1 is Power of the Primes Jazz.
Very good.
All right.
T2 RX 666.
All right, so I am of the group that doesn't really check out official stuff that often. So I'm just gonna go based on what I see in the stores. And the bottom 5. Do I need this in a particular order, Bobby, or am I okay with just whatever?
Yes. It would be helpful at this point for the rest of the categories.
Okay. All right. The number 5 is all the Last Night toys that are still hanging around in the stores because there's just the same 4 characters. Number 4 is all the one-step changers that have come out as of late. Number 3 is all toys from 2016 that are still hanging out on the pegs. And what am I at? Am I at 3?
Number 2.
2 is going to be the blank holes that are all over pretty much every store. And number 1 is any of the Super Kid RID stuff that's still hanging around.
Super what?
The Super Kitty RID things that are still hanging around there. So you got those combiners that don't really combine; they just kind of stick together, and a head pops out. Like that stuff.
Energon.
Yeah.
Bobby likes teams that stick together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Matthew. No, Matthew and Gregory. Did you go yet?
No, I asked you to skip me for Matthew, and you went to Justin, so I feel betrayed.
Sorry.
But I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Worst official. Would be the Titan Master Repugnus, would be number 5. Number 4 would be Squeaks. Number 3 would be Cosmos. Number 2 would be the Optimus Prime, and number 1 would be the Bumblebee from the Masterpiece movie line.
Wow! Hubba bubba. Alrighty.
Oh wait, no! Shit, I fucked that up. I did it in the wrong order because I did it the other way. So replace. So do that backwards. What I just said,
I got you.
do that the other way. Except replace Optimus Prime with Bumblebee. He was the best. And then Optimus Prime was number 4, and then so on.
Okay, I got you.
I forgot how I had been doing it before.
All right, gotcha.
Matt, shut up.
I think he farted and yelled, "I got you."
Speaking of what do you got, Robert?
Very good. Number 5 slot. All images images of Masterpiece Movie Barricade. Number 3.
Right.
Come on, Mac. Number 3 is Power of the Primes. Everything that was in there. Number 2 is everything that was in Titans Returns. Was that number 3? Number 3, Titans Returns. Number 2 is MPM Prime, because it was stupid. And number 1 is Masterpiece Grapple, because fuck you.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he's just doing it just to fucking spite you.
Yeah. Fuck you, everyone.
Wow.
You're a dumbass, super clean.
I'm loving how y'all are taking this shit seriously. God damn.
No one's gonna fucking troll my YouTube page.
That is the realest shit that's been said on this podcast since like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Best legend. We did best legends.
God damn. Stop drinking, Robert, for real.
Where are we? We did Chug legend.
You're at best 3P.
Did we do MP?
That's the last. That's the last one. That's the big category.
No.
Okay, Mr. Big Category Setter Face. All right. Best 3P.
All right.
I didn't even introduce you yet. What if I was going to say Matthew to mix it up?
Okay. All right. Mix it up.
Okay, Bobby. Go.
All right. Number 5. I have Peru Kill.
Oh!
Number 4. I have Richtofen. Number 3. Galaxy Meteor. Number 2. Howling Meteor. And number 1. Sovereign.
What a surprise. All right. Gregory Primus.
I have to get... We're doing the best third party?
Yes.
Oh, man. God damn it. I would say number 5, Tryptophan. Richtofen.
Okay.
I'd say number 4. Fuck, I don't remember. Shit, Sever. Did Sever come out this year?
Mm-hmm. Did he?
Yes, he did. He did Sever. Damn, I'm winging this one. Shit, I haven't bought a lot of third party either.
You mean Grinder?
A Grinder. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't bought a lot of third party.
Bobby being so polite.
I didn't even think about third party because I haven't bought that much third party this year. Number 3, I would say. Man, fuck, I don't know. Can I say Richtofen for 4 and then a Grinder for number 1?
Sure.
Can we do that? Is that fair?
Yeah.
No, because I got to throw Power Baser in there somewhere because I'm having fun with him. So let's say Richtofen, Power Baser, Grinder, and Grinder.
I mean, you've bought more third party than 3 pieces.
I know. I just can't think.
Let's
right
come
now.
back to you. Let's come back to you.
Come back to me. Let me look. I'm
Do your
sorry.
homework. Do your homework.
I thought we were combining the third party masterpiece category for some reason. That's why. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm being a Robert. I apologize.
Matt?
What? Matthew?
Robert? God damn it. My number 5 is going to be Phantom Scourge. Number 4 is going to be Beast Guerrero. Number 3 is going to be Peru Kill. Number 2 is Galaxy Meteor. Number 1 is Howling Meteor.
Justin.
Okay. Top 5 Fans Toys Omega is probably. No, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it to X Transbots Klaatu as 5. 4 I'm gonna give to. I think Grinder. Grinder sounds like he's a good option. 3 DX9's Richtofen. He's a pretty fantastic figure. Which one's they say already? I have them written down, but they
you got 3 is Richtofen, whatever it is. 4 is Grinder, and 5 is Klaatu.
Okay. So number 2, I think I'm gonna give to Fans Toys Omega, and 1 I'll give to Howling Meteor.
Matthew?
Robert? How far you went? Drunk master.
Yeah, it's back on me, I think. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to let you down. Kit said the hedgehog was making a weird noise, and I was thinking we had to find a vet that specializes in hedgehogs. So I would say, based on my new count, I would say number. Shit, I lost it again. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this on my cell phone, and I'm getting videos from a certain someone. I would say.
Get you up, never gonna let you down.
Yeah. So let's say I'd say Coot was my number 5. I'd say Richter Fan was my number 4. I'd say Omega was my number 3. I'll just say Power Baser's number 2, just based on love for the character. And I think number 1 third-party figure that I've gotten. Can I say Legends Cosmos?
Yes, you can. It's third party.
Oh no! Actually, yeah, I take that back. Let's swap. Klaatu for number 2, and I'm just gonna say Power Baser for number 1, just because of my attachment to the character, and just because it's made me very happy to have him these last couple of days. I know he's not the best toy. He's not the best. He might not be the best quality and everything else, but he's made me happier to have in my hands than any third-party toy I've had all year. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck all that all up. I'm sorry, guys.
All right,
I got
Robert.
worried about something.
What was that, Bobby?
What you got, buddy?
Didn't Phoenix come out this year? Well,
Yes.
last year. Well, then my number 5 is Fans Toys Phoenix.
Okay.
Number 4 is Fans Toys. Fans Toys. First to say it this episode, Bubba. Omega. Number 3, Fans Toys Springer. I'm sorry. The reason I put Springer in there is because I feel that he changes the entire third season shelf.
I do agree with that.
2, Bobby's favorite, and Greg's Perfect Effect Beast Gorilla. And number 1 is Unique Toys Peru Kill. Even though I don't like Bayformers, I think that is the best transforming transformer of the year. Yes, so moving along to worst 3P of the year. Bubby.
All right. I have here my number 5 is MMC Whirl. My number 4 is Open and Play Springer. My number 3 is Open and Play Galvatron.
Oh, come on. Those are gifts.
My number 2 is Stratotanker. And my number 1 is Dicka.
Cup didn't make the list?
No, come on, man.
Toy World Cup?
Oh, I haven't messed with that.
It's still in the box.
You never gave that to me.
I thought I did.
No, you gave me the Springer.
Springer. You got him Springer.
Damn it. Yes, right now, bro. All right. Gregory.
Yes.
Worst 3P of the year.
Justin, did we establish if that Ace Cliffjumper came out this year or not?
When we talked pre-show, we said sure. So I don't know.
Okay. So Ace Cliffjumper. I would say stop fucking texting me. Sorry. You tell someone to leave me alone for a minute, and then they keep texting you. I say that Pipes that came out. What was it? Bad Cube.
Bad Cube. This is your number 5.
That's my number 4. My number 5 was the Ace.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Bobby, very long face.
Yeah. I didn't buy much bad shit.
You don't have to buy it.
Ditka was number 3 probably. Number 2 was Stratotanker, even though I didn't buy it, just because like that thing. And I think number 1 was the can we say the MMC Birds, the Laserbeak?
No.
Yeah, the MMC Laserbeak. That was probably a disappointment. Shout out to William Fong. I sold that to him. I'm sorry.
You can't say that.
All right. You don't say that.
Justin.
Okay. So my number 5 here, I have the MMC Terrageus Rally, and not because it's a bad figure, because unlike the regular Terrageus, it has a ton of QC issues. I'm going to say that the MMC Omni is in number 4, because he shouldn't have been designed that way.
He should withstand spaghetti and meatballs.
Well, let me just say that the part that like got stressed out, like there's absolutely no reason it should have been stressed out. They could have just designed it just slightly different. Like it's designed. You know that part, Bobby, that like you have to. It's like, well, I guess the doors have to be kind of here. You know, like that's like a piece there is what stresses out, and it's very strange that it's that way because like, what's the point of not being able to be sure where the piece needs to be in transformation and taking it apart? There is no reason. Like that piece that's there that you're working against is a thing that all its point to do is to when you have it compressed in the spaceship mode, make sure that the spacing is correct. So you could have just put that somewhere else and you wouldn't have to guess where the doors are to stress that piece out at all. Stupid.
Probably those reasons.
I'm going to give the number 3 spot to the Toy World. The Cup, Crank, I believe is what they called him. I think he's just flat out awful.
Why did any of y'all buy that shit? You knew it was bad.
Well, I didn't
buy any of y'all. I mean, Robert.
I didn't buy him. I simply watched reviews on them.
Around.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was smart enough to not buy those. I also will throw on the number 2 spot. I think the Toy World Leia is pretty awful.
Yeah.
And number 1 spot, I'm gonna have to go and double back to that Hot Soldiers Yellow Bee because I don't know how you missed the mark so bad.
That was pretty harsh. You are arrogant.
Can I give a shout out to Casey Kasem for ghosting this countdown?
Huh. Okay. Matthew.
Because I swear that's who I hear talking in the background.
Number 5 is Fans Toys Jetfire.
What?
number 4 is Backview Slick. Number 3 is the KFC Stratosphere, whatever his name is. Number 2 is GT Optimus Prime. And my number 1 is Dicka.
And I guess I'll go next. Thanks, Matt. Worst 3P for me. Number 5, Make Toys Galaxy Meteor. Number 4, Make Toys Megatron. Number 5, Make Toys Howling Meteor. Because Make Toys, you can suck my shit. Number 2, MMC Bugs. They definitely come in number 2 slot for some of the shittiest third-party figures of the year. I'm sorry. I'm going to respect you. I got to tell you the truth. And number 1, though, the number 1 slot for worst third-party is Perfect Effect Leonidas 3rd repaint with the gold and the white, and it was loose and shit. And, you know, where you got the KO coming out, built 10 times better. And I wouldn't buy the KO of it, but garbage. The way it's built is shit. So
wasn't that your number 1 like a year ago?
No. But the original mold and then the Xerxes repaint are much tighter than the 3rd version. What a surprise! All right, so Bobby, are we there yet?
We are there.
Best Legends. I'm just kidding. Best MP of the year. Bobby,
okay.
Take it away, Bobby.
So my number 5 is Omega. My number 4 is Richtofen. My number 3 is Galaxy. My number 2 is Howling, and my number 1 is Sovereign.
Oh wow, that was fast. Gregory.
Yes.
What is your top 5 list for best masterpiece or masterpiece-esque figures of the year 2017? And go.
What, didn't we just do that? Oh, we did third party. This is fucking.
This is any and all.
Okay. I would say Tryptophan
5
would be number 5. I'd say the X Charon Klaatu would be 4. Shit. Fuck.
I'm glad you.
I just did that. Well, what? I didn't have time to prepare. I didn't get home until 10 minutes after 7. Number 3 is Dealer's Choice. Number 2 is Sunstreaker. Number 1 is Megatron.
There you go. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I feel like we're repeating like the same figures in the same categories.
You
and it just doesn't seem like.
Don't ruin the magic. T2 RX6.
Well, just for the listeners, if Robert had his way, we would have 17 categories.
Justin, T2 RX sexy.
All right. Number 5, I'm giving it to X Transbot's Klaatu. 4, I'm going with DX9 Rick Toffin. 3, I am going to Fans Toys Coot on this one. 2, I'm going to give to Howling Meteor, and 1 is Omega, because when I started this whole MP thing, like, I never kind of thought we'd get an MP scaled Omega Supreme. So, it's my list.
Matthew.
My number 5 is a Beast Gorilla. Number 4 is a Peru Kill. My number 3 is MP Sunstreaker. Number 2 is Galaxy Meteor, and number 1 is Howling Meteor.
Who's next?
Robert?
Me? I'll go. Oh, thank you. Number 5 is Fans Toys Omega Supreme, especially in a Detolf. Number 4, Fans Toys Springer. Number 3 is Masterpiece Megatron Takara, and number 2 is Masterpiece Cheetor, and number 1 is Unique Toys Peru Kill. So moving along to worst MP of the year. We should have done worst first. Yeah, if you ask me.
Yeah, you're right.
Worst. Let's end on a negative note, Bubby. Go for it, Bubby.
Okay, so the worst I have, number 5, MMC's Insecticons.
Ooh.
Number 4, Open and Play Springer. Number 3, Open and Play Galvatron. Number 4,
You're such a jerk.
Number 4, Stratotanker. Number 1, Dicka.
And now back to you, Gregor McGregors.
I'll do the MMC Insecticons, I guess. They look like garbage. I haven't handled them. I'd say number 4 would be Stratotanker. Number 3 would be Ditka. Number 2 would be that Optimus Prime, the movie one. And number 1 would be Ace Tumbler, or whatever the Cliffstripper is. Tumbler?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Matthew.
I don't really call bad figures masterpieces, so, just saying.
Number 5 is MMC Bugs. Number 4 is Vacuum Slick. Number 3 is Fans Toys Jetfire. Number 2 is GT Optimus Prime. And number 1 is Dicka.
I guess I'll go next. Number 5 is the Zeta Toys Combaticons. Even though those limbs are nice, those bots are chunky, junky shit.
Oh, I forgot all about them.
He said chunky, junky shit. That's funny.
Yeah, that's just kind of garbage, too.
All right, number 4, Fans Toys Cup. Not because of the aesthetic, but because of the transformation. Number 3, Masterpiece Movie Prime, because he's a dumpy-footed fuck. Number 2, Make Toys Galaxy Meteor. And the number 1 shittiest figure, the number 1 shittiest figure officially sanctioned by Shattered Cast Uncut as the shittiest third-party fucking, or non-third-party, anything Masterpiece style figure of 2017 is Make Toys Howling Meteor Mac.
All right. Justin, did you do yours?
I did not.
Okay.
But it was odd that the host skipped me.
Matthew asked me. I'm sorry, Justin.
Mm-hmm. All right, bottom of the barrel, because it's out of questionable if it was this year or not, is that Ace Toys Cliff Jumper / Hubcap, whichever one is fine. I was going to go with the open and play route that Bobby's going, but I actually think that the Toy World Springer is worse because the shoulders just doesn't look like Springer there to me. So that's 4. 3, I'm going to give to their Cup Crank because do they know what Cup looks like? 2 is Leia, because she's terrible. Not Mr. Skullface's daughter, of course, but whatever.
No.
he knows what's going on.
She has her moments too, though. To be fair.
And number 1, I'm actually gonna give to the combined mode of the Generation Toy Menasor because it doesn't work.
I hear you. Okay, so let me round off. I've got it all compiled. And the worst legend of the year from Shattercast is Hot Soldier Soundwave. The best legends are the Iron Factory Seekers. The worst chug is Power of the Prime's Jazz. And the best chug is Make Toys Erebus. The worst official product is apparently, even with all of the Power of the Primes, Titan Return shit, it's movie masterpiece Optimus Prime. And the best official product is Takara Tomy Masterpiece Megatron. The worst third-party offering of the year is Dicka. And the best third-party offering of the year is Howling Meteor.
Yeah.
No. Did you subtract points whenever I voted?
No. Your Howling Meteor it's in here.
Duly noted.
The worst third-party product, a third-party masterpiece of the year. No, I'm sorry. The worst. No, this is just the worst figure of the year, worst masterpiece figure period of the year is Dicka.
Yeah.
And Shattered Cast figure of the year for 2017. Make Toys Howling Meteor.
Damn right.
No, it isn't.
Great year for Starscream.
And that's that.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
I hate doing that shit. I like compiling the list and stuff, but writing them all down and calculating them all, and
that handwriting. Ooh.
The handwriting is a mess. There was a couple close calls, but for the most part, it was pretty unified. I mean, the winner won by a lot. The closest call was a 2-point margin, and that was worst official product of the year. No, it was just worst chug of the year, with Jazz at Proud of the Prime's Jazz at a 7 and MMC Whirl at a 5.
Are you weighting these scores? Like your scores get 3 points, mine get a half point?
No. I mean, they're weighted in the sense that one weighs more than 5.
I don't know about that, Mac.
All right.
And this is fixed. Russia's involved. All right, listener questions.
Do we have a
MP collector? Yeah, we got MP.
All right, let me read that real quick. Righty. Fans Toys gave us several quality figures in 2017 and had more releases overall than I honestly thought they would get out the door during the calendar year. Looking forward, I was wondering if there were any figures they have teased for the future that you guys do not expect to see fitted into 2018. They have told us a Trailbreaker is coming, as well as a 6-shot, a Hot Rod, a set of aerial bots, a Blitzwing, and most recently a confirmation that they plan to issue a Blur. I don't hold that in any account. They have also mentioned a Devastator and a desire to eventually get all the other G1 combiners someday. Their RC is almost upon us, and Perfect Fusion will get out their Cyclonus, but what else should we expect from these guys this year? I'd love to hear your predictions regarding everyone's favorite third party in 2018. I think
they got enough.
I think with the exception of Trailbreaker and Hot Rod, I think all that shit is going to come out. I think Silverbolt's going to come out. I don't know if any of the other aerial bots are going to come out, but I think we'll see everything else. And the only reason why I say that Trailbreaker and Hot Rod is because I'm not sure how committed they are, even with recent rumors that they are. I'm not sure with how committed they are with competing with the main line, the Takara Hot Rod. And I think that they're shook that Takara's got a Trailbreaker in the pocket. So, but I think we'll see the 6-shot. The RC, obviously, the aerial, the Blitzwing, I think we'll see, and the Silverbolt, and the Blur, all that shit. Like that shit they say online. I don't give any weight to that because I feel like anytime anybody asks them anything, they're always like, "Yep, we got one of those coming." Like they're never like, "Nope."
You think Perfect Fusion will fit out anything else except for Cyclonus?
Do they have anything else? Like
they haven't teased anything. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they only got one out this year. I think we'll get Cyclonus, but I don't think...
Dilajani or whatever his name is said they're doing a Skeletor and a Merman this year. So
that's probably got to fit in.
That's neato. I think they already got enough on their plate. I mean, if they say that this is all the stuff's coming out, especially they're going to do the aerial bots. I think they'll put more out than Silverbolt.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Cosmos.
No.
Shall see.
Maybe they'll do another Headmaster.
Bobby.
Yes.
What's your next Fans Toys art commission?
Whatever it would be my first. So it's got that going for it.
You think they'll do another Headmaster?
Well, didn't they tease a mind wipe or show prototype?
A mind wipe, yeah.
So hopefully we'll get that as well.
That will be at the end of the year, probably.
I mean, I'd like to get the mind wipe and the other one, the Skull Cruncher.
So you're doing your next box art project is your first. So you're doing another Phoenix?
Shit, I forgot to say from my best masterpiece figures of the year, I was going to do all the different Moss toys when it says 3, 2, 1. God damn it, forgot.
The blue one?
I had you covered.
Bobby's next box art is a DeLorean, Robert. He's going to get in that box. He's going to go back in time. And then he's going to do Phoenix box art again.
Dude, Matt has Fans Toys Phoenix as one of his worst figures of the year, and that dude buys a lot of trash.
Yeah, that's
I did that in spite.
I'm surprised. I'm the only one who voted for Phoenix.
No, Matt did too.
Yeah, but he voted in the negative, which is
I missed a lot of figures, man. There's so many figures that come out. Like
overall, I think it was a really good year. Like even like a lot of
it
the
was
stuff,
fucking hard.
A lot of the stuff that I put on my bad lists, I was like, man, this is still not bad. It just happens to be the worst of what I fuck with.
Dude, there was so much good. I mean,
if we had a meh, what's your top meh category? I would have put Jetfire on there. I would have put Phoenix on there.
If we had a meh category, I might put a lot of shit on there.
That's a good category.
Do you think Fans Toys will tease a bigger bot other than the Combiner? Do you think they'll tease maybe a Trypticon or a Metroplex?
Did we answer that question on here about how much bigger we would want a Metroplex or I don't think we did, but let me ask you guys, if they were to do Fans Toys or anybody were to do a Metroplex or a Trypticon or whatever, like a city bot, how much bigger would you really want it to be than Omega, if at all?
I would go 8 feet.
And would you be okay with it being the same size as Omega?
No.
I want to take it camping. I would like to put a sleeping bag in it. And...
I would go 6 to 8 feet tall. If I in like a perfect world, I had that kind of Bobby B real estate. I'd go
I don't
like
have
6
that kind of real estate.
Whatever. I would go 6 to 8 feet tall.
I would be fine with the size of Omega.
I would too.
I mean, he's not
that's fine.
He's supposed to be a city bot, but he really wasn't that big of a city bot.
I mean, he was pretty big, but like that. If even if he was just a head taller, just say look, this is bigger than this. I'm good with that.
Yep. I'm okay with that too. I mean, that's kind of the reason that I haven't got rid of the whatever the Metroplex that Hasbro did and stuff.
Same.
It's fine. So.
Same.
Yeah. So I mean, I would love to see. I know we're getting a Skylinks, or we saw an image from Skylinks for Giga, but Fans Toys could do a Skylinks. I would be happy.
Giga what? Giga what?
Yeah, just something I was thinking about. I know that they're supposed to be ridiculously tall, but it really wouldn't bother me if they were just a head taller than them.
Okay, what if Fans Toys came out with a 6 foot tall Metroplex and it was $1,500
and released in 8 parts?
Let's say it was just a payment plan, linked to my fucking AdSense.
How many times are we going to use that tonight?
I mean, the shipping alone would probably be an extra $200.
Let's say free shipping. Let's say free shipping.
Free shipping. It would come in a box like the leg from Christmas Story.
I could get a fucking washing machine delivered from Amazon.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Robert. Even if it came out and it was $150 for a 6 foot tall Metroplex, I have no room for that, so.
Nobody has room for that.
You could make him into a chair.
Like, hey, you want to check out my super expensive collectible / most uncomfortable chair ever?
But you can't sit in it. You can't sit in it. No.
I would do it.
I would get it. Well, I'm not gonna say I would get it. I would think about getting it, and where I would get rid of the Warhammer table, and I would contemplate standing them in the middle of the room.
Yes. Get rid of the Warhammer table.
But you wear it as a suit, though.
No. Not with that much.
You need to get rid of that table.
I got some plans for that table.
Yeah, trash.
I think everybody that comes to Skullfish should take a piece of it as a
souvenir. No,
Yeah.
I got a plan for that table.
For $39.99.
Add to my AdSense.
It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good when it's all said and done.
In the trash.
In the tub.
In the tub, trash tub. All right, so I think that's all.
Before we get out of here, I want to welcome aboard Breaking the Mold, Building Up to It, and Fresh Communications to the Cool Table.
Yay!
And we'll have a new outro next week if Robert can email me the audio by then.
And then everybody can email me the audio.
Well, yeah, I'll email you after I cut it together.
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good night, folks.
Happy New Year.
Hey,
sorry about this show. The show was kind of garbage. Sorry about that.
hey, what's in the fucking New Year? Can we do those? Can we do those posts out here? What's in the fucking New Year?
What's for Shatteredcast or what's for each of us?
Well, it's like what's in the fucking box? I thought we could, what do we? Or we already did that last week.
Do we have anything planned for the New Year?
Are we doing a T-shirt, Matt?
I would like to. I'd love to do T-shirts.
Are we gonna do a live show? That's what
Should we do a live match? Should we do a live T-shirt?
Y'all are taking my little butthole if y'all are gonna do a love show.
Dude, there's no way you got a little butthole.
Yeah, you got.
I have a little butthole.
No way. That's a Grand Canyon.
Impossible.
That's impossible.
Drop cannonballs.
It's as big as your forehead.
The secret Jedi texts.
Your shit plugs.
They're in my asshole. No, do we have anything planned for Shatteredcast that we know of?
Live T-shirts. Live T-shirts.
Hopefully we'll all be at TFCon. Hopefully we'll all be at TFCon and we can.
I'm almost on my list of Madisms.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Solid work on that, by the way.
I was surprised as fuck that you interacted as much as you did with the list. That's why I was like, "Hey Robert, can I copy your answers?" Because I honestly I thought Bobby posted those just I wasn't expecting you to be that helpful, and that's why I was like, I would have been like, "Hey Bobby, can I copy your answers for questions 3 and 4?" But I thought he posted it. That's why I said to Robert. I honestly was flabbergasted that you took some initiative. So thank you.
And it was quick.
It was very quick.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Good on you.
So we don't have anything planned for Shatteredcast?
We're gonna wrap up this show. That's what I got planned.
Oh, I thought we already stopped recording. We already did. I'm a coming, Wheezy.
Elizabeth?
Yeah. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Sanford.
Wheezy, that was the Jeffersons.
Yeah, Jefferson Wheezy.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
I gotta roll. I gotta get up at the ass crack at dawn tomorrow.
I'm off too. All right, guys. See you later.
See ya. Wait, isn't that Sanford and Son?
Sanford and Son, exactly.
Shoutouts to Cool Table Network, Arashi, Edges Around, Toy Detox, Plastic Fanatics, Spirit Vultures, Nerd Rage Radio,
And my personal favorite, the well-established Gentleman's Show, Stasis Lock.
At Real Robot, at Fear Corpse, I am Ratchet, Third Party TF Crashers, and Open Your Toys Podcast.
This podcast is intended for mature audiences only. It's all